ready for the postseason.
That is impressive.
Kickoff out of bounds by the kicking team. Receiving team will take the ball to the 40-yard line. It's first down.
All right, so D'Amico Ryans called that timeout, even though he's in the postseason, knows what he wants to do, but he realizes also that with 1:41 left to play in the first half and 2 timeouts, he's got a chance to get another score here. Pierce spins his way for a first down. He's inside Titans territory.
Ross Tucker, he might get another angry run. He got one on a kickoff return last week, and Pierce is running hard again.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think of when I think of Dameon Pierce, like a whirling dervish bouncing off of people.
It's his 3rd career 100-yard game. It's his first since 2022. They go underneath. Schultz has it. This is a little too easy, isn't it?
Well, you got plenty of time here. It started with the kickoff out of bounds, gave him good field position. You hit a big run. 105 with 2 timeouts, and Davis Mills is in control here.
This is 8 of 10 for 75 yards. Pressure's coming, and he's sacked.
That was the one thing you couldn't do if you're Davis Mills. You're almost in field goal range already.
All right, here we go.
And you take the big sack. Now you are out of field goal range. 3rd down coming up, and now you're almost going to have to get a first down to give yourself a chance to try to get a field goal and get some more points.
Bottom of the screen, Harold Landry. That's a nice move against the rookie.
Let me see this.
He hit him with the right-hand stab, and then he ripped it through. So you stab to lift him up, and then you rip it through to gain the edge. That's a nice job by Harold Landry, who's all smiles.
Well, that gives him 9 sacks. He's trying to get to double-digit sacks for the 3rd time, and really 3 playing years. He had the ACL injury where he didn't play, but just a guy who has been very consistent for this Titans team. They're good on the edges. They're good in the interior on this defense. A lot to build on going into next year.
He also said that you're playing these games despite 3 wins for the pride of your legacy. And that's what he looks at. Mills drops back to pass. He's looking.
Here we go. And no, out of bounds. Oh,
And you didn't need to. I don't think that ball was going to be complete. And you get turned around, you're behind, and you just kind of panic.
Interference. Defense, number 21. By rule, the ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic.
First
See
down.
McCreary behind, and he panics, and he runs into Hutchinson. And you go from, hey, we're going to get the ball back, we're going to get a stop because of the sack, to now we're giving them the ball first down. They have a field goal here. Now they can try to be aggressive and get a touchdown.
The Titans
13-3.
wasn't catchable, but I think if there's no
See how you guys like the new. Just don't see my. I don't know if you guys see my face though. Oy. I don't know how to move this though. Oh, I see. Can I put it on the bottom?
Schultz has become, after Nico Collins, who's their number 1. Schultz is that second option on this team.
Oh, I see.
He's got 50 receptions and over
Here with Grayson. Grayson. Oh, incomplete.
Johnson was open. Davis Mills, you can see him right there. Quickly say it's my fault. Watch the good move here by Deontay Johnson. Quick outside move, then come back across. If that ball is a good throw, it's a touchdown.
Let me see. Right now, I'm just watching the Atlanta game. I know it's been crazy going on, all this stuff that was happening nationwide. Las Vegas, New York. What was the other one? New Orleans. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Very cool. Let me watch the Bears.
They're going to bring the field goal team onto the field. The Texans are.
The Hoosiers.
Those 3 points back with 3 seconds left to play here in the first half.
It was 3rd and short, so you're trying to hit him quickly with the run to get that first time.
Let me see what that is. The Panthers, right?
New England up 14-10.
I want to watch the Bucks.
Feeling good about the opportunity to get that number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, again, we've talked a lot about playoff scenarios today in this first half, but now you talk about the number 1 overall pick. If the Titans lose and the
There you go.
Patriots win, then the Titans will get the number 1 pick. Here's Fairbairn.
Fairbairn. Oh, you're gonna ice the kicker?
Texans Titans game.
And Callahan's gonna ice him.
He's gonna ice.
Callahan.
He didn't miss an extra point. He really duck hooked it. His extra point looked like one of my drives I was happy with when I duck hooked it left.
All right, so 3 seconds left.
So what happens? I'm surprised that bag is making it this well in the rain. You think that bag would just be
Damn.
actually soaked by now?
So I think Tennessee is trying to get the number 1 pick.
He might have it covered up at the top.
Is that what's his face?
All right, back at it again. 27-yard field goal attempts.
All right, hold on. This froze again. I guess we'll put the NFL red zone.
Snap good, home kick is good. And as time expires, the Texans get the 3 points back. And they're on top 16-3 as we go to halftime. Let's check in with Amanda, who's with DeMeco Ryans.
Coach, Utah is playing ball the right way.
DeMeco Ryans.
Today, is that what you're seeing from your guys?
We're doing a few things right today. Like our offense is driving the ball early with the first
Halftime already.
defense gets stops on third. That's what I wanted to
Oh,
see. Our guys-
God. Oh,
Let's see
God.
how good we come out and finish in the second half.
Appreciate the time, Coach.
Well, that is the end of the first half. It's 16-3. Texans are on top. Halftime is next after the first half. Highlights from Verizon and a word from your
Ooh.
station.
It's drawing right now.
I don't have time for this. Come on. What?
Free your team with Verizon Business Complete. Shipping, setup, replacement, recycling. We do it all so you don't have to.
My buddy JB breaks down the latest NFL action tomorrow on CBS Mornings.
At Cantwell Mattress Company, we focus on old world craftsmanship. For over 100 years, we've been building mattresses one at a time by hand. Every single one of our mattresses is hand sewn together. No zippers, none of the mass-produced techniques. We utilize 100% natural cotton in all of our mattresses, even our two-sided mattresses. It's a smart, sustainable choice for quality sleep and long-term value. Remember, you can't well sleep without a Cantwell mattress.
Kirk? Huh? You hungry? Absolutely. Let's go do it. Game days are better together. Game days are better with Cane's. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Oh,
Saving money is like getting in shape. Neither is easy to stick with. I mean, what sounds better, leg day or chocolate with sprinkles day? Having a partner helps. So I am getting more financially healthy with help from Credit Human. So I will be fiscally fit.
pump it. Ooh, halftime, guys. Oh, this one froze. Make my day.
If you're hurt in a car, truck, or commercial vehicle accident, call us at 444-4444.
There you go. Oh my goodness.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. And welcome back to the Sean McManus Studio 43 and the Verizon Halftime Report. The NFL is powered by Verizon 5G. JB, along with Coach Nate, JJ, and Matt, and the highlights.
Halftime 16-6. Damn, Bucks are not doing good. What's my thing? I lost it. I see it. There we go. Atlanta is.
One timeout remaining for the Falcons. That one is offline. In the vicinity of London. Stops the clock with 30 seconds to go.
Good pressure there by the Carolina defensive front, so he can't just set up and throw with clear vision.
No Younghoe Koo placed on IR, so one of the best kickers.
Oh, IR.
Not a part of this.
Who's hurt?
Patterson has been the fill-in.
Damn. The homie's hurt.
1,000-yard receiver in the same season since 2016. Devontae Freeman and Julio Jones. Between Robinson and London. 2nd and 10. Penix.
Oh, he took it back? Oh, that was the beginning.
Bouncing. Incomplete. He tried to feed it to Robinson. And Clowney was over there defensively. That was dangerous.
A lot of people trying to make big plays here. Clowney. This is Penix gets out of it. Now he makes a throw, and Robinson is trying to run before he can secure it. And Bartholomew also comes very close to coming up with it after the tip.
So now 3rd and
Con
10.
Grayson.
2 seconds
Oh, he's gone. Oh.
Got the snap off. Penix in the
Touch that. Wow, he scored.
downfield.
Damn.
Hold in by McLeod. Home run ball for 42 yards.
It's just a four-man rush, and the offensive line handled that very well.
Oh, yeah. Nobody touched him.
McLeod, and then step up. And Mike Jackson on the corner, reading something in front, trying to
Nice
pull back into
catch.
this play. Tough to get there when the ball's delivered as accurately as that one was by
Ooh.
Penix.
So they use their final timeout. The ball is at the 20. The Falcons are doing this without Darnell Mooney out with a shoulder injury.
Falcons got to win, right? Oh, here you go. Clinch with win or Falcons lost. Clinch with win.
That about Raheem Morris going
Oh,
down the
damn.
sideline there. He didn't actually get a 40 in, but we also measured those 10-yard splits. That's one of the better 10-yard splits from the coach we've seen in a while. Jose
Comes to the wire now.
dialing up the next call.
And the margin of error now is very slim. You have no timeouts remaining. You're either looking at a shot to the end zone or to the sideline. You cannot work the middle of the field.
Well, you got no timeouts? Yeah.
Take my chance with Drake London.
Penix, he's going to
Nada. Oh, no, he double clutched it. It goes to the receiver anyways.
waiting for the signal because the Falcons believe
Hey, that was a penalty. He threw the ball at him.
you back there defensively.
Oh, Grayson.
And it's incomplete.
Yeah, because he double clutched it.
Tie goes to the offense. So they're saying there wasn't a tie on this one. No definitive catch. See London with a chance. He's
Okay, he got it. One. Oh.
comes down. I don't know. I think we're inside of 2 minutes. I think you have to take a look at this.
No.
But he came down.
He came down.
Out of bounds.
Yeah.
Territory watching with us, Gene.
Yeah, and I think it's a catch. I think he possessed it, but he only gets 1 foot.
He only gets 1 foot, yeah.
London only gets his left foot down, and then his body part hits out of bounds. Incomplete for that reason.
Yeah, you nailed that one, Gene. So close, but not there.
8 seconds.
The same one? He got it. Wow. Damn, what a catch.
Michael Penix.
That was a good catch. I think he got a knee down. Yeah. They ran it the same play.
And when you mention big body receiver using his frame against the defensive back. Yeah, at the end of this play, after London makes it, the way he comes up and looms over Bartholomew, I believe that's why the flag right here. That's the taunt as he looks down. That was almost like, is that good enough for you? Did it twice. And he got it in there. But I like what they did with Zach Robinson.
I know they gotta celebrate, bro. That's the thing about.
One-on-one opportunity. Give him a chance in that situation. Does it twice, the second one counts.
So back up the extra point. 3 seconds on the clock. And Patterson drills it. Why are they so encouraged about the future with Michael Penix Jr.? We've seen we got second half action underway at Lincoln Financial Field where there will be a home playoff game.
Oh, damn. He was almost gone.
Isaiah Rodgers on the second half kickoff return.
Ooh.
Gets it over the 50-yard line.
Took a bad angle.
Return to begin the third quarter. They have a 10-0 lead over the New York Giants. If you're wondering about draft order, the Giants cannot get the number 1 overall pick. They were in position to have it last week, but the Giants won their game against the Colts.
I mean, I don't think you should tank, right? Chat. You think they should tank? Oh, there's the number 1 pick. Damn, Cleveland, Tennessee. That's funny. God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Oh, you wait. Oh.
worst in the league because they scored 45 last weekend.
Here's a pitch to Tracy trying the left side. Tracy with a nice move to pick up the first down as Trotter's trying to bring him down, and Tracy is still going. What a job by Tyrone Tracy.
You know, sometimes when you get turned around backwards like that, it's easier to stay on your feet because your balance isn't knocking you forward, right? You typically want to fall forward, but going backwards, guys come and start pushing you forward and pick up an extra 3 or 4 yards. But earlier in this run, we saw what we've been talking about with Tyrone Tracy. His patience, his ability to stay balanced, and this is Tyrone and I chat before the game. I told him he's got to put some weight on it. He's going to carry the ball 300 times a year.
Said the guy who just had 3 sliders at halftime. There's Tracy again, who ran for 16 yards on that previous play, the longest play of the day for the Giants.
I love that you mentioned he had his 3 sliders at halftime. That's just his weekly routine to make sure that you're keeping your weight up.
Exactly. I got to keep my weight up. I'm getting older now.
We've had a lot of fun this year, the Blue Chase, and welcoming you in, Tiki and I, again for the 2nd straight year, our entire crew. We love being out here every Sunday on CBS. Second down and 3 from Locke. And a quick pass from Neighbors.
Peace on. What's up, guys?
Picks up the Giants' first down. Tristan McCollum on the tackle.
Checking back in at Foxborough. Mitchell Trubisky quarterbacking the rest of the way, or at least we won't see Josh Allen for the rest of the day. Buffalo completes the pass to Quentin Morris. Short completion was good for a first down. Bills.
One more catch to break the Giants' single-season record.
And that's quite an accomplishment for the league because he missed 2 games. Remember, with concussion early in the season.
Here's Singletary. Singletary to the 30 and is scored out of bounds by Ringo.
Tiki, as you mentioned, him missing the 2 games. Not only that, the amount of quarterbacks that have thrown him the football this year. You think about it, started off.
Oh, it's already started? Damn.
Jones, then Drew Lock, and then we had DeVito that Boyle got the game as well. His caught passes.
Put this out of the way. There you go. I'll go behind it here. Grayson's legs. 16-6. Man. How you guys doing? Here we go. We're watching someone get the first round, and then one trying to get the playoffs.
A little bit initially. Yeah, a little bit of zone coverage there. Nothing for down the field to the 3 receivers, and Baker just finding a way to get back to this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. Again, stop the run on 1st down, play good pass defense on 2nd down, just continue to be a little bit out of rhythm for this Bucs offense.
Okay, cool. It's close by here. What? That's funny.
Cavalry's coming behind him, so a little chippy. Osceola can provide a little juice for this offense.
lets the late slide, right? There's nothing wrong with that. And we've been talking about this all year, right? The onus has to be on the player to get down early. Lock throws, Neighbors has it, he immediately taken to the ground. And Tristan McCollum makes another tackle. And Brian Dable is keeping the offense on the field.
We just had some Giants franchise history. Look at the right side of the screen. That's Malik Neighbors, the star rookie first-round draft pick. He has just broken the Giants franchise record for single-season receptions. I'm not saying a rookie record. I'm saying name any Giant wide receiver in history. None of them had more catches than what Malik Neighbors just turned in right now, although he's shaken up on the sideline. 108 and counting for Malik Neighbors. Steve Smith, maybe known as the other Steve Smith, had 107 receptions back in 2009 for the New York Giants, which was the franchise record until 30 seconds ago.
Lucky Irving just 5 carries in this game. Gets a 6 right side. Up around the 49-yard line. First taken down by a good 5 seconds.
And we are into third quarter action between the Cowboys.
All right. Cowboys and there you go. Cowboys started. Trey Lance is. I know they should put Atlanta in the Bucks. Oh, did he just pick it off? Oh no. We got a flea flicker. There you go. So how you guys doing? Yeah, man. Work has been good, you know. Former clients came. I know everybody's great. Hopefully everybody had a good New Year. I need to charge my phone. Maybe I have a new opportunity on the job. We'll see how it goes.
Well, Amanda, I can tell me it's 83 yards rushing in the game to get a $250,000 bonus.
And he needs 2 scores. Will Levis asked us, is it 2 rushing touchdowns or is it a rushing passing combination or 2 receiving touchdowns? Mason Rudolph is sacked by Mark.
I know my other client is like 5 minutes away.
Edwards, the 9th-year pro.
That's crazy. I think the closest one was those 2. Let me see, where was the liquor store here? Let me see. Mine was like 5 minutes. It's like where that liquor store was at. Was it this one? I think it's this one. Oh, it was like a one-way, if I remember. I think it was here.
You can't see the over $400 billion we invested in our network, but you rely on it every day.
Oh, it was here, huh?
You can't see the nearly 2.5 million connected businesses.
407 Bixville.
Growth. And you can't see the interconnectivity of 28,000 public safety teams.
Yeah, it was here. How far was that one?
You can't see it, but for 148 years, AT&T has.
I don't know why it always does my location. Oh, 3 minutes. Actually, yeah, the Asian girl was closer. It was 3 minutes. Because when the one in Torrance, it was like a block away. Touchdown, Bucks. Ooh. This guy is like super asleep. Michael Anchor. Super sleepy. His name is Grison. He doesn't like when I touch his belly. It wakes him up. Oh, today's the Golden Globes. All right, the Patriots need to lose to get the #1 pick. They had the field goal, so it's a 3-point lead. All right, cool. They'll score. Does he go? Oh, his leg. Oh, dang, okay. So Atlanta needs to win, honestly, because they had the tiebreaker. Oh, I need I'll go on this side, huh? I need there you go, the Bucks. All right, cool. I got the Bucks game here. Oh, he was by himself. He was looking there. Boom. Gets out of the pocket. Gets inside the pocket, and then that extra second, they went inside, finds him in the back of the end zone. That's crazy. You guys to be quick. Maybe the Arena League is kind of important. Oh, nice.
this offense was humming when they had all three of those guys, Diggs, Adele, Nico Collins, and they're trying to find a way to get ready for those playoffs.
Oh, nice catch. Oh, wait, that was early.
Texans, a lot of their main players are out of this ball game. They're trying to find some sync after losing 3 in a row.
And what did Bobby Sloan, the offensive coordinator, say to us about Davis Mills and C.J. Stroud? He said C.J. Stroud's the best thrower with a football he's ever been around, but that Davis Mills is close. Davis Mills is right there with him. If you just watch the way the ball comes out of their hands.
Here's Pierce again. He was assessing. Pierce goes down inside the 20-yard line to the 19. He's got a first down.
Another physical run there for Dameon Pierce. Running the ball really well. 8 carries for 126 yards. Now, that helps when you have a 92-yarder in there as well. But what I really like is that they're in this offensive line. The interior of this offensive line has struggled throughout this year, and they know that they have to get it right going into the playoffs next week.
Well, he's fortunate that that ball bounced right back up to him as he fumbled it. He's already over his season total in yards. It's one game. Bills underneath, pass complete, fumbled. That was a good call by G. I don't think had control. But that's what the officials are saying.
Has it, 1 foot, second.
Yeah, didn't get down. That's a good call for an incomplete. You got to have 2 feet. You got to make a football move.
Mitchell came out holding his left hands. Second and 10.
He's fortunate there. He could have flagged that. Gifford just wanted to get a free shot on Dameon Pierce. The Titans were having trouble getting lined up there. I thought the Texans might have something.
They're down at 10.
Here's Deontay Johnson in the slot.
Bills. When he had Mechie in the head, Mechie just took it into the head fast. But they're going to get Darryl Worley. What did you guys say? Just make sure you stay healthy for the second half.
Good to see him pop up there.
What's tough about that is he was so loud.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 35. After this is the goal, automatic first down.
Nick Worley for that hit to the head.
Watch how low Mechie is as Worley. And that's tough because Worley, you can see, was trying to lower his body as much as he could to not hit him in the head.
Yeah, he's turning and trying to go low with the shoulder, and the head hits the head because, as you said, Mechie was so low. It's so hard on those defenders because you're committing, you're going in to make the play, and then that offensive player is moving as well, and you can't change your body after you've already committed.
In just a split second. You know, Gene talks about that all the time, how hard it is in the moment in this game to make that adjustment.
I mean, I guess I feel like what's his option then? Really to just not deliver that much of a blow because there's not really anything else that was there to be hit.
It'll be first and goal from the 10. Both coaches are talking to officials on either side of the field about that play. Pierce, not much is there, slips away from one defender and then another. As they get things set here, let's bring in Gene's territory. Gene, that hit
He dives. Oh.
And the ball comes out after that was an awkward.
Look, he didn't break his back.
Fell on top of it.
I think he fumbled it.
Sometimes when I hear some fans or pundits call any of these games meaningless, I can assure you it's anything but for all these guys inside the white lines. Davis Mills doing everything he can.
And now a timeout is called by the Texans.
Thought that was fumble.
With 1:25 to play.
Well, Ross, something you and I talked about before the game. If Davis Mills gets hurt, C.J. Stroud's got to come back into this game and play. Because they have a quarterback on the practice squad that they didn't elevate for this game. So the last thing you want to see if you're a Texans fan or DeMeco Ryans is for Davis Mills to get injured and have to come out. And now you got to put your starter back in the game.
Be a lot of handoffs. C.J. Stroud.
Yep.
A lot of handoffs.
Well, off this timeout, it'll be 3rd and goal.
But my point is, Tom, like for every guy that's inside these white lines right now, these reps matter a lot. You are being evaluated. For a guy like Davis Mills, he doesn't get these opportunities that much to show how he's improved, to show all the work that he's put in. He is fully intent.
Low key, I forgot to look at this.
I think
This client sent me how to do this.
A few weeks ago about how you can buy some years as a backup.
Let's see.
Well, new spots.
Yeah, here we go.
Might as well work on your 4th down at less than a half a yard from the goal line.
Ross, you want to see your offensive line and give him some work on the must-yardage plays? This is a perfect opportunity right here.
Yeah, this could be best on best, although I don't see Jeffrey Simmons and T'Vondre Sweat out there for the Titans. But the way Damian Pierce runs, I'm giving it to 31. I'm running right at this Titans defense and leaning on my big man.
Uses the ball back in the backfield. Incomplete. And the Titans will take over.
Stop for the Titans, but you have 3rd and short, and you threw it 4th and short, and you went and play action. The Titans were able to get the stop.
Okay.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Shepard, get ready.
We about to level up.
The next icon of vacations, Star of the Seas. Book today.
Enjoy.
Wow, the Little Caesars really stepped it up with their stuffed Crazy Crust.
They really dolled
Yeah.
it up.
That's a no.
Sorry, Justin.
Order stuffed Crazy Crust for $9.49 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars. Pizza.
Feeling, from a backed up gut? Miralax works naturally with the water in your body to help you go. For your gut, and your mood will follow. For 8 grams of fiber, try Mirror Fiber Gummies.
Greatness hurts.
Ooh.
But
Oh, did he pick?
sometimes
Oh, he got it.
you put on your game face. That's why Tylenol provides fast, effective pain relief. That's Tylenol. That's clear.
Yeah.
Limits.
Oh, this week.
Sometimes the stars help, but not always. It's the Golden Gate.
Different bridges.
New Hollywood Squares premieres CBS Thursday, 8/7 Central.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Jeep. There's only one. Royal Caribbean. Come seek. And by Little Caesars. Get game day delivered from Little Caesars.
All about the love you blue, and that's why they're wearing these uniforms today. They brought these uniforms with them. When
I like the Oilers jerseys. I'm not gonna lie.
To Tennessee.
There you go, Baker.
Honoring Bum Phillips, Earl Campbell,
Oh, he did pick it. I knew he did pick it. I don't know. Bucks are not looking good.
Bruce Matthews.
Oh, he tipped it.
He's like my idol.
Westbrook Akine.
Oh, there you go. There became a duck.
On this series,
Boom.
take a reverse tush push to try to get
Oh,
away from the end
it took out the speed. I mean, I think it would have been a pick either way.
I guess it doesn't really matter. Moves it about 6 inches.
He's like, oh no, we suck.
Can we get another 9-yard touchdown
Ah,
from Will
nah.
Nelson? Will led us to Nick Westbrook Akine. They did against Minnesota.
So let me turn this up.
They just try to draw them offside.
Cowboys are no,
35 yards.
either a touchdown and a safety, or they missed a field goal, or three
That seems painful.
or 3 field
He's
goals.
going to get one on the push.
Maybe, yeah.
If that. They didn't do it as well as the Eagles do it. The ball came loose, and the Texans
Oh,
just
got
said
him.
that they have it, but
Oh, nice. Oh,
and under a minute to play here in the third quarter.
They didn't get much.
No, they didn't get much at all.
They just got the delayed games 6 inches back.
Well, they're back to the original line of scrimmage.
Unbalanced line here. J.C. Latham, the left tackle, to the right side.
They give it to Pollard, and Pollard gets out of the end zone, but just barely. I don't think he got anything out of that one. Devin White made the tackle. And that's going to wind up being the end of the third quarter, unless
oh, Trey Lance got it.
Freeze play.
they read your freeze
Oh, no.
play, which they did try to do.
Yeah, they're doing something, but Tony Pollard's limping off.
There you go.
They got an issue.
Yeah, Brad Allen's coming in and holding. Chestnut's coming in. Now the Texans can substitute if they want
And
to.
they
They're
are.
going to.
Yep. It's just going to be the end of the quarter.
That is, boy, hijinks here at Nashville. Football hijinks. It's the end of the third quarter. Texans are on top. We'll be back after this message and a word from your local station. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
Don't overthink it. A large one-topping pizza's only $9.99 at Papa John's.
3 different crusts, any topping.
Get the go-to that never gets old. Get a large one-topping pizza for $9.99. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Upset stomach? Iberogast. Indigestion? Iberogast. Bloating? Iberogast. Thanks to a unique combination of herbs, Iberogast helps relieve 6 digestive symptoms to help you feel better. 6 digestive symptoms, the power of nature. Iberogast.
Ghosts returns new. I hope it's soon. CBS Thursday, January 30th.
Hi, football fans. From the stands, we all cheer on our favorite Texas team to victory. But from here, we can't control the final score. Car, truck, or commercial vehicle accident, you also feel out of control. Davis Law Firm has been in the game for over 25 years. We put thousands of clients on offense with meaningful verdicts and settlements, many in the millions of dollars. I'm Jeff Davis. If you've been injured, our team of attorneys is ready to take a stand for you. Call us at 444-4444. So if you want more, call the Fours.
Stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. The prairie sky is wide and high, deep in the heart of Texas. Sage in bloom is like perfume, deep in the heart of Texas. Reminds me of the one I love, deep in the heart of Texas.
Oh, here we go. Ooh, they just pushed their lead more. There's still a touchdown the way, not that much.
Because you have a reliable connection.
Oh, they got the New Orleans. Yeah, they gotta do that for New Orleans, you know.
If you're hurt in a car, truck, or commercial vehicle accident, call us at 444-4444.
Welcome back to Nissan Stadium here in Nashville, Tennessee, along with Jay Feely, Ross Tucker, Amanda Valionis. I'm Tom McCarthy at 16-6. Houston is on top. How about the 6th play for the Titans from their 1-yard line? 6 consecutive play. Levis out of the gun. Levis looking long, looking for Ridley, who turns back, makes the catch. Did he get in bounds? Well, signal yet. Yes, they say he did.
Inbounds. I don't think the left foot, but it was if the cheek was down inbounds, because 1 cheek equals 2 feet, Ross.
Titans are going right on the ball. Right foot and right hand, yes. He got the right foot and then the right hand. 2 body parts.
The elbow was down.
Yeah, like the forearm.
Yeah, D'Amico Ryans throws the challenge flag. If it stands, then Ridley is over 1,000 yards for the season. That's a gain of 39 yards. He has
Washington is 10-9. Jaguars 13-20.
And the Texans will
Eagles
challenge this.
7-3.
We'll step away and be back right after this.
So all the losing teams are trying to get number 1.
Let's go exploring in the rugged CRV.
I mean, it's not guaranteed.
KBB.com's 2020.
I mean, unless there's a Manning there.
Get comfy. There's plenty of space for both passengers and cargo.
Or Dan Marino.
Feel free to take pictures.
Or John Elway, but that's going to take time, too. Or Troy Aikman.
It's exhilarating. And stay connected on 9-inch display.
I think defense is way better.
The rugged CRV.
Because it's like right away.
In a Honda.
Hey.
Get off your...
Show off.
Green Bay is barely winning. I know. I need the screen already here. I know I have a triple one here. I doubt it'll work though. I need a bigger table. That's what I need.
The Home Depot, committed to filling the trades gap.
The Home Depot's.
It's a good day to start something new. To brush away gray in 5 easy minutes. To put yourself out there, always put your best face forward. Just for men, mustache, and beard.
Week 18 continues later today on CBS and Fox.
I want to see the hibachi
The
spot.
regular season concludes tonight on NBC. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Welcome to Fairmont Crest.
Beyond the Gates. New daytime series premieres CBS Monday, February 24th.
Brad Allen just told us that they've confirmed that Calvin Ridley did make a good catch that puts him over 1,000 yards.
That's crazy.
As the ball's moved out to the 40-yard line, he's all smiles, congratulated by his teammates.
Yeah, he did a little John Kruk there, just walked off, put his helmet on.
Yes, he did. They give it to Pollard. Pollard is next up on the incentive base. Here's this catch. It was really good.
Excellent job, just elevating and going up and getting that ball.
Will Levis knew all about it, right?
This is awesome.
Cha-cha-ching, cha-cha-ching.
Calvin Ridley smiling.
Ridley's got to give him a little gift. You got to give him a little present. When I hit a couple of my incentives, I got the long snapper and the holder a little gift.
That's
You
very
did? I
nice
did. I
of
bought
you.
him some golf clubs.
Very nice of you. Well, Pollard needs 3,600 or 36 yards to get to 1,100 yards, which will put another incentive in for him. Oliver fumbled the football.
Oh.
It's picked up by Barnett, who's having a day. He's rumbling inside the 10, pulling guys inside the 5.
Touchdown. Wow. What did John Madden say? I like when lineman scores, lineman runs, and then you gotta watch for the lineman celebration. I mean D line.
Well, it was just supposed to be a jet sweep.
Oh my God.
And Levis can't get the
Oh, he
ball.
he recovered the fumble too?
Run by Barnett. Get out of my way. I'm going to the end
Oh,
zone.
the
Get
quarterback.
off me. You're not stopping me. I'm getting in the end zone.
I got to tell you, Michael Pierce from the Ravens is going to be looking at that saying, I could have done that. Why did I can't?
The big man just carried that little receiver, Kinsey, into the
Damn.
end zone with him. Barnett's having the game of his life.
And that is his second return for a touchdown this year. And his third of his career.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Bench personnel entering the field by the scoring team.
Well, they did do
that
that.
15-yard penalty will be assessed on the try.
You think D'Amico Ryans is okay with that celebration?
I don't think he cares one bit. Yeah.
Wow.
You know, Bryce Oliver did not look to me like he had ever taken a handoff before. Did you see his hands as he went through to take that handoff?
Oh, dang, that's
Confused.
From Levis, he didn't have his right elbow up like you're taught
Have like
in
6 of them?
5th grade how to take a handoff.
Well, this point after is going to be 48
Oh, they got the
yards.
game? Oh, the game stays in Calabasas?
Certainly within Fairbairn's range. He's got 13 50 or more
Oh,
yard field goals
Warren.
this year. This one's 48, and it is good. Right down the middle. 23-6.
Oh, Becky G.
Texans are on top. Everybody loves when a big man gets into the end zone.
I know I do.
Oh, Cheekies. Pac-Man Jones?
AWS knows NFL fans are obsessed
Who
with
that? No,
every
that ain't
single
Pac-Man
detail.
Jones. Oh, Pac-Man.
That's why we power Next Gen Stats to give fans more. More good luck catching him. More defined expectations. More, oh yeah, from more stats that NFL fans love. Over me.
Improved Smile can help me connect with my fans and community, just for my overall confidence, be more happier with me, and just continue my success on and off the field. My first reaction was, wow, I can't believe that's going to be me. Invisalign, trusted by the pros.
Have a catering in a boat? That'd be cool.
It's here. Wendy's new salted caramel frosty. Rich, sweet, salted caramel? Caramel. Whatever. The iconic frosty with a salted caramel twist. Gotta be Wendy's.
The average dog only lives to be 10. That's 10 birthdays, 10 first summer swims, 10 annual camping trips. At the Farmer's Dog, we don't think that's long enough. That's why our freshly made food comes pre-portioned, just for your dog. Because a dog at a healthy weight can live a longer, happier life.
Be a part of the phenomenon
I need you on a case.
that has everyone talking.
I'm all in.
Beth returns new CBS Thursday, January 30th, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Superstar approaching, superstar approaching.
Just get your popcorn and get ready.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by the Farmer's Dog. Fresh, human-grade dog food. And by AWS.
AWS.
I'm not sure what they're thinking right now. You know, Derek Barnett just scored that touchdown, his third career touchdown, but he really wanted the football for this one.
Give me that. I'm in my office.
And the line judge is telling him that's not the right football.
Yeah, Walter Flowers is telling him that that's the kick, that's the football from the field goal, or excuse me, for the extra point attempts. Fairbairn's kickoff, Oliver will let it go over his head and out of the back of the end zone. Take a Titan to School is a weekly program designed to provide Middle Tennessee students with an exclusive opportunity to welcome a Titans player to their classroom. Quarterback Jarvis Brownlee Jr. visited students at Carter Lawrence Elementary School in Edge Hill Village, Edge Hill Village neighborhood of downtown Nashville. Brownlee read to kids, taught a very valuable football lesson, as you saw. Also showed off his and their dance moves. Here's Levis. Levis going long. Levis going for Ridley again. He overthrows him. It's incomplete. Time to go to New York
Is that
for
what's
an
his
update.
face?
Guys, this must be a mistake, but I'm going to do it anyway. We've got a Houston Oilers fumble picked up by the Houston Texans and ran back for a touchdown. And yes, that does appear to be 2 times in a row that the Houston Oilers uniforms were won against the Houston Texans, and the Texans happen to be 2-0 while wearing it. How about that?
Thank you, JJ, for that history lesson.
Oh, Eric Bellinger.
On second down, Pollard. Pollard out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Pollard's still in there here in the fourth quarter.
Barnett's not. He's still catching his breath.
Byron Scott. Dang, they got Byron Scott.
Pollard needs
Orange
29 more
again.
yards to
There.
get his incentive.
Taylor Holder.
I only had incentives one time and I hit it. How many
you
you
got
have
that wish?
incentives?
Different times. Hit it once, and then, like I said, one time they didn't kick any field goals. That last game I needed 2, and cost me a $300,000 bonus.
My. Go down at 4. Pass is complete. Westbrook Akine went high in the air, got his feet inbounds. And they're inside Texans territory.
Just
Gain
a
of 18.
straight go route here, and they
Ty
got
Dolla
Westbrook
Sign.
Akine in the hole in cover 2. You know, right on that sideline, if they're in cover 2, the hole right there is open. A really good job by Westbrook Akine to go up, get that ball, and then get the little toe tap in with both feet for the completion.
Levis now 5 of 8. 87 yards.
Oh, a little scrappy.
Is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And Jay Stewart came in to make that tackle. It's time for Slime. Catch one of next weekend's NFL wildcard games live from Bikini Bottom on Nickelodeon. See every play the Nickelodeon way. Patrick Starr doing the play-by-play. SpongeBob there as well. And
so they were at the Super Bowl last year, and that was, I wanted to get a picture of them for my kids. My kids watch it all the time. I wanted them to see who actually was doing the voicing.
You couldn't find that pineapple under the sea, could you? Here's Levis again for Westbrook Akine. And I think he was out of bounds. Yeah, he was.
Giants.
He's saying he was inbounds. Right down
Oh, nice. Let's watch it, but watch the body control and hands by Westbrook. He has it right.
You got Dr. Dre. Damn.
He thought he was back in Indiana.
All right, right down, left, definitely not. My favorite is he went up and went right to the side. I was in. I've never once seen a receiver say, "Yeah, no, I was out. I was out."
Good. Yeah, good call. Good call. They're down to 13. Quick snap count. Levis steps up. Levis, he can run. He stumbled a little bit, and he is spun to the 40. They were within about 5 yards of a first down. Neville Hewitt, the veteran, made the tackle.
But he got enough to be able to allow them to go for it here on 4th down.
That's actually something I thought we would see more from Levis during his career. He was a heck of a runner in college. At Penn State, early in his collegiate career, they brought him in primarily to run. They did it a bunch at Kentucky as well. That is a weapon that I think Levis is going to have to utilize more to be a functional starting quarterback in this league.
On 4th down, going for 1-for-1 so far. Overthrows his intended receiver, Oliver. He was hit by Barnett as he let loose. And the Texans will take over. 11:23 to play here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, chicken shut
Did you know that Geico's whole 15 minutes thing, that came from me? Really? My first idea was, in 1/4 of an hour, your savings will tower over you, figuratively speaking. But that's not catchy, is it? That's not going to swim about in your brain. So I thought, what about 15 minutes, 15%? Serendipity.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
He's into 50, the 40, the 25. Invisible wire
is just $25 a month. Touchdown. A one-line pay. Verizon 5G. That's visible. Touchdown. No hidden fees and a sailor rate. You've got to be kidding me. No need for Hail Mary. Boom goes the pinata. And he's got unlimited
Oh, okay, that's what they got. That big thing.
Hold on. Switch now and get visible for just $20 a month for 25 months. Ka-ching!
BK Melts. Wanna warm up? This shirt helps. Classic bacon, shroom and Swiss. BK Melt season is tasty bliss. BK.
There's some things that work better together, like your workplace benefits and retirement savings. Voya helps you choose the right amounts without over or under investing, so you can feel confident in your financial choices.
Voya, well planned, well invested, well protected.
So like 24 hours.
Play some Hollywood Square! In 2023, what was the most popular name for baby boys born in the U.S.?
Nick Cannon Jr.
The new Hollywood Squares on your CBS Thursday, 8, 7 Central, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Verizon. The NFL is powered by Verizon 5G. Geico. Get more with Geico. And by Burger King. A look outside and inside the Country Music Hall of Fame here in Tennessee. Right now, the New England Patriots are leading Buffalo 17-16. The Titans are trailing here to the Texans. If they lose and New England wins, then Tennessee gets the #1 overall pick in this year's NFL drafts. First down is Pierce. Pierce moves forward for maybe a gain of 1 or 2. You know, in this game, we're thinking about the #1 overall pick, and then we'll project to see who the Texans will face next week. They'll face either the Chargers or the Steelers, depending on the Chargers game today against the Raiders. But all around the National Football League, there's stuff going on. There's seeding in a lot of ways going on. The Atlanta-Tampa Bay situation.
That's for a playoff spot.
That's for a playoff spot. Yeah, if Atlanta winds up winning and Tampa Bay loses, then Atlanta wins the division and goes to the postseason, and Tampa Bay is out. Pierce again. And then for seeding, you've got the Commanders playing the Cowboys right now.
Philadelphia in the NFC was locked into their spot. That was it. You know, the Vikings and the Lions playing for the bye.
And just seeing it on social media and talking with some people around here, there's a lot of Titans fans, right or wrong, that they want the Titans to have the highest draft choice possible. We talked to Brian Callahan about that. He said, listen, there's been no conversation about that whatsoever. I only know how to coach to win.
Yeah, and I think every coach would say that. Ogunbowale stopped on 3rd down.
And I understand that, but at the same time, what's best for the Titans team is to have the highest draft pick possible next year. And if you get the #1 overall pick, whether you take a quarterback or you don't, the opportunity to trade down and pick up picks. I mean, this team has a lot of issues on the offensive side of the ball that they need to fix going into next year. And if you can pick up an extra 1 by moving down because somebody falls in love with the quarterback, that's what's best for your organization moving forward.
It'll be 4th down, and the Texans will punt. Looks like Will Levis is getting himself ready to come back in. They get this punt off. Kinsey's back deep to receive. He's going to let it go over his head, and it goes into the end zone. 9:10 to play, 4th quarter. Texans 23, Titans 6. We'll back to Nashville right after this.
The first time you try Bounce, it hits you. Your laundry feels way fresher, softer. So you start to wonder, if I put a sheet of Bounce on the finance guy, will it make him softer? Bounce can't do it all. But for better laundry,
When I was younger, my calling was to play football. But as I grew older, I grew wiser. I realized life isn't about how many people you can knock down. It's about how many people you can lift up. At Ram, our calling is to build game-changing trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
drivers know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, you know, to check your spelling first before taking off your shirts.
Stu, Virginia.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
What's up, Joby?
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Ah, Sunday. Time to suit up.
Half zip, quarter zip.
And sacrifice your body.
This is fun.
Because no matter how hard you football, it's easy to Sunday.
Dr. John Watson, my team and I work on unusual cases. We're doctors and we're detectives.
Watson, his new mystery begins CBS Sunday, January 26th after the AFC Championship game.
Well, they just had offsetting penalties on the Titans and the Texans. So the touchback moves the football to the 20-yard line. Coming up next, it's high drama in Denver for Game 2 of our NFL and CBS doubleheader. A win and they're in scenario for the Broncos with a victory over the Chiefs. And the Chargers are at the Raiders. Now, that's a CBS Sports Sunday. The NFL is on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. So here we go. The Texans are locked in here. The Chargers wind up winning. That's who the Texans will face next week. If they wind up losing, then the Steelers will be in Houston next week. And meanwhile, for the Broncos, they can knock out any thought of the Bengals getting into the postseason. Now, this is complicated for the NFC. If Tampa loses and Atlanta wins, Atlanta is the divisional winner. They get into the postseason. Tampa's season's over. If Tampa wins, well, then they are in.
They could get to the 3 seed if they win and the Rams lose. The Rams don't seem like they're going to play many of their starters.
Which is kind of surprising in some ways.
I want to see that.
Pollard will take the handoff on first down, gets up to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I guess it depends on how you feel the difference between the 3 and the 4 seed. But Sean McVay obviously doesn't think there's that much of a difference. But if you're the 4 seed, you're playing the loser of tonight's game. You're playing a 14-win team, either the Minnesota Vikings or the Detroit Lions.
I think there's a big difference.
Second down at 6. Levis lofts it to his left. He's got his man incomplete. He had Tay Martin, the second-year pro out of Oklahoma State. So 8:29 to play.
Well, I was saying I think there's a big difference, Ross, because like you said, if you're playing the loser of the Lions-Vikings game, and 2 teams that have been hot and playing so well all year, versus playing
probably the Commanders.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
But is it enough of a difference that you subject Matthew Stafford to potential risk of injury? Obviously, McVay doesn't think so.
On third down at 6, Levis to his left overthrows everybody. I don't think they went the right way to want. Let's go to Nate, New York, for an update.
With the NFC South on the line, the Buccaneers are trying to win their game and watch this one. And right now it's Bryce Young on the double slants route to David Moore. He has 3 pass TDs, 1 rushing in this one. Right now, it's the Panthers, 31 over the Falcons. Back to you.
All right, Nate, thank you very much. So again, if the Falcons lose, then it doesn't matter what the Buccaneers wind up doing. They'll win the division. But that's why it's so important for the Falcons to win that game and then just hope that Tampa Bay winds up losing. Hunt gets off. Robert Woods lets it bounce. It takes a Titans roll at the ends to the 31-yard line. Stay tuned for the NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars. Time permitting, all the latest NFL
So the
scores
Bucks
and
are
highlights and all the
19-13.
updates on the playoff scenarios and the seedings. Again, we know the Texans are the 4 seed. They're going to host next week. It just depends on who they're going to face.
You know, just looking at the scores around the league, it makes me proud about what we were talking about earlier in terms of the quote-unquote nothing to play for. There's a lot of teams that are out of it. Carolina Panthers or the Dallas Cowboys or Chicago Bears. You go right down the line that are really playing very well today and have leads.
Running with Pierce on first down. Pierce to the 35-yard line, a gain of 4. So these two opponents that the Texans could possibly face. You got the Chargers, who are playing so well defensively, and the Steelers, who are reeling right now. Listen, the way it went last night, you wondered, will Mike Tomlin make a quarterback switch at some point?
Well, a month ago, you would have said, I'd much rather play the Chargers because the Pittsburgh Steelers are 10-3 and looking good. Now they've lost 4 straight. They have not looked good at all in doing so. So if you're a Texans fan, I think you'd much prefer the Steelers over the Chargers team that's won a couple in a row and looked pretty good.
You go to Pierce again on second down. Pierce was assessing. Oh, man, he powers his way across the 45 to the 47-yard line, right into James Williams.
And Tom, I think when you look at the Texans, everything they wanted to accomplish today, they've accomplished. They got out, they played well in the first half with the starters in there. Dameon Pierce has run the ball really, really well. They wanted to get back to running it. I think to have a chance in the playoffs, they have to run the ball well. Ross, you talked about that in our open, that this team needs to be able to run the ball and hit play-action shots, especially after they lost Diggs and Dell.
And guys, this could have unfolded very differently, right? Like, what if the Texans had a 3-and-out on their first drive? Then does D'Amico Ryans put Stroud back out there? What happens after that?
Dameon Pierce will run it again. He's got a career high in yards this afternoon with 148, maybe one more there. Amanda, do you have a mood swing on the Texans sideline?
I do. Exactly what you guys are saying. I mean, D'Amico Ryans has to be thrilled with the way this is all unfolding here. The vibes are high on his sideline. Joe Mixon has been doing nothing but smiling and telling the Texans fans that are sitting behind the bench to get louder. He's just staying super engaged from top to bottom. And remember, D'Amico Ryans told us, listen, he wants these guys to come in playing loose and confident, and they're all smiles right now on this sideline.
Yeah, because they've lost their mojo these last 3 weeks. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I know they faced the Chiefs and the Ravens the last 2 weeks, but they did lose their mojo. Second down, they try to get it to Mechie.
And I'll say this about the Texans. They are talented enough to win some playoff games, multiple playoff games. You know, they won one last year. No matter who they play, whether it's the Chargers or the Steelers, I would think that you feel good about the Texans' chances there. Then you start to get some momentum. I mean, they are elite at edge rusher and corner. They've got a quarterback capable of carrying them, and he's shown that.
I'm right there with you. Because you can rush the passer, because you have a quarterback in Nico Collins who can go down the field and take over a game. We've seen that before. They can beat anybody if they play up to their capabilities.
Third down, Mills. Pressure's coming. He's hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Intended for Ogunbowale, but he was going down. Jeffrey Simmons was there. Sweat was there.
Watch the effort here by the D tackles. Simmons and Sweat. They're going to meet at Davis Mills. It's a stunt. Look at Sweat get in there, and then Simmons as well.
That looked like the Ravens last week in what they did to the Texans, taking the interior guys, spreading them out wide, and then being able to come back inside and get pressure on that Texans quarterback.
It'll be fourth down, and Townsend will punt the ball away. Under 6 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter.
Here you go. Oh, Bucks about to tie.
The Houston Texans will have won 11 straight on
This one's already done.
in the AFC South as the ball bounces inside the 10.
I need this one done. I need to put the Atlanta game. Oh, okay, so they're losing by 7. Estoy con uno Grayson. style. Signal here. What happened now? Oh, it's froze. Oh, touchdown? Oh, they. Oh my God. So they tie right now. Oh. It's gonna be interesting now. Where is my. Ooh. Oh, that's nice.
What a difference a week makes. Carolina, they got blown out by Tampa Bay last week. 48-14. The time of possession in that game.
Oh, the Saints are losing by 1?
Buccaneers,
I mean, Bucks are winning.
Panthers. Young. Nice pitch and catch to Coker.
Now you're like scoreboard watching.
Fine rookie season. Undrafted free agent out of Holy Cross. Coker picks up 7. Stay tuned. NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars. Time permitting. JB, Nate, Matt, JJ, Coach Cowher. Latest NFL scores and highlights.
How about what we're seeing out of Bryce Young there? He doesn't have Coker immediately, so throws a little ball fake out there. Freezes the defender, lets Coker get a step advantage, and it gets it to him on his...
He's like knocked out. Oh, pick. Oh, he got it. Juju Brandt's growing. I think USC plays today too.
7.5 to go in the fourth.
Carolina just ran down with Brady Christensen on the field, the extra offensive lineman. I think they put the ball in the hands of Bryce Young here. If you don't have it on the initial throw, see if you can make a second reaction play to pick up this first down.
There we go. Oh, got him.
Third down and 2. You're going to give it to him.
First down.
Comes through with a big run. Push from behind. And brought down at the 32. 17 yards.
All right, take a look here. Damian Lewis, number 68. They paid big money for him in the offseason.
Big
Look at
money.
him control it right there against Grady Jarrett, the best interior defender for Atlanta.
Which I gotta go like 2, right?
He controls Jarrett enough that on the backside, Blackshear has the vision to find the opening.
Oh, 3 o'clock? Okay.
Damian Lewis, Robert Hunt, who's not playing today. Big offseason acquisitions. Both of them have paid off well for Dan Morgan, the general manager.
Clock continues to tick. We're down to 6:20 remaining. Short pass. Another trick play.
Pick. Oh, how's that not a PI?
He got hit. And a flag is down.
This could be offensive pass interference.
Yeah.
Because that's the way it was thrown at the end as Atlanta was trying to come back and pick off the pass.
David Moore.
Hold on, let me put it
Target in a matchup with Clark Phillips
this side.
III.
Where Mason's at. Yeah.
So we saw the one gadget play earlier.
Personal foul, face mask, offense number 83. 15-yard penalty.
Oh, I didn't know you can even move it.
And that is Moore.
So there it is, setting up the lateral.
Oh, he got a face mask?
And Judon rushes him and rushes the throw. So he can't step into it. Here's the face mask. Was he 83 right there? He grabs Clark Phillips. So that's what I was calling offensive pass interference. He ran into him as Phillips is trying to come back to the football. The face mask served as a deterrent to getting back to the interception.
And that backs it up all the way to the 40.
I mean, he had to do it.
Carolina was in field goal range before that trick.
Oh, okay.
First and 25 now for Young and the Panthers.
I would have fought over the face mask.
Show Ellis, but he often drops into
Oh,
coverage after
you got a first down?
Downfield, sideline catch made.
Wow.
This is a different player and a different offense right now. Bryce Young is playing with an extreme level of conviction.
Two deep coverage, what they call cover 2, and that shot is there, but how often can you get there as a quarterback to hit what we call the hole shot? In between the rolled up corner and the safety. And he does it with a rookie tight end, Jatavian Sanders, for a 28-yard pickup.
That was good. That was like a cover 2 or something. It was some fucking zone. Because he went in between the safety and the DB. Runs it. Boom. Bam. Took his legs out.
He got lifted
Got like
off the
7
ground
at
by
least.
Alford. That's a 7-yard gain. They have had success running inside on this Atlanta D.
And they took over this
I
drive, I
haven't
believe,
been
with
good
9:50
at
left on the clock to start to finish this ball game. And they're running it down into the 5-minute mark. So it's double pressure you're putting on the Atlanta Falcons. taking time off the clock, and if you put a score on the board, how much time do you give them to retaliate?
8th play of the drive. Fake it.
Play action. Little bootleg.
Tight end Sanders.
Damn.
Boy, it looked like he was going to have the first down if he just kept going. He tried to cut it off to the side, and it's a 2-yard pickup.
Yeah, he thought he could use their momentum against them and go back against grain. But they stayed square and were able to get him to the ground.
Yeah, he's right.
But he stayed in bounds, and what does that mean? This keeps ticking in the favor of Carolina at this point.
6 straight completions for Young. Penix watching from the Atlanta sideline. This is
Either you stop him here or you let him score. Oh, Bucks got to kill it just to
fake the handoff.
Outside.
Young.
Just run it. He's gonna run it. Touchdown.
And then some. Touchdown, Panthers.
Monster
day for Bryce Young. Carolina goes in front. High fives all around.
And it wasn't that Atlanta did this poorly. The coverage is actually good in the back end on the zone. But what Bryce Young recognized was his receiver in the flat. So I follow him to where he goes. And if they plaster to him, I run it. If they don't, I flip it to him. They plastered to Thielen, and he takes it in the end zone for a second rushing touchdown in the game.
I go against, because he was caught in no man's land, so he's like, he was gonna run it in, or if he goes to the quarterback, he throws it.
Panthers came in on a mission, end the season strong, and knock the Falcons.
I think he just go get a hit at the quarterback.
The first time you try bounce, it hits you. Your laundry feels way fresher,
just
softer.
like,
so you start to wonder, if I put a sheet of bounce on the finance guy,
so Bucks,
will it make
all they gotta do is not lose.
Bounce can't do it all. But
they
for
have
better
the ball
laundry,
too.
When I was younger, my calling was to play football. But as I grew older, I grew wiser. I realized life isn't about how many people you can knock down. It's about how many people you can lift up. At Ram, our calling is to build game-changing trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check your spelling first before taking off your shirts.
Virginia.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Hey, what's up? I'm the W.
If you're in good hands with Allstate.
Sunday. Time to suit up.
Like half zips, quarter zip, and sacrifice your body.
This is fun.
Because no matter how hard you football, it's easy to sign.
Oh, yeah, the overall, that's nice.
My team and I work on unusual cases.
We're doctors
and we're detectives.
Watson, his new mystery begins CBS Sunday, January 26th after the AFC Championship game.
Carolina up 7. Stay tuned. NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars. Time permitting. JB in the game. NFL scores and highlights Week 18 in the National Football League. Eddie Pinheiro will kick it off. Bryce Young now with 5 touchdowns today. 3 through the air, 2 on the ground. The Carolina Panthers in front 38-31. The Falcons have 4 minutes and 1 second to work with.
It's not like they haven't run a bunch of 2-minute drills in the last 2 games, is it? I mean, you talk about getting some experience, and it's paid off for them so far. But this is the biggest one going. If they want to keep their hopes alive, they have to have it right here. And at the end of it, it'll probably be a 2-point play in addition.
Buccaneers maintaining a lead on New Orleans with 4:25 remaining, 20-19. Tampa Bay, Bijan Robinson gets the call. Robinson with a first down run. Out across the 40-yard line. Big numbers for him. 13 yards, bringing him to 126 on the day and a touchdown.
Oh, Baker.
I think he's an example of that as well. Pro Bowl. You make it 1 year after you should have the first time, and you tend to go 1 year longer than you should once you're established. This is Bijan Robinson's establishing year.
Did he get like 20 yards on that play?
Pistol formation, tight end Warner is the motion man.
Oh, he got
There's a hole for
24
Robinson.
yards.
He just doesn't stop. The legs kept moving. They're going to mark him down at the 49, a yard shy.
And with a runner like that, you know what else happens? Is the offensive line doesn't stop moving either. Look at them continue to move. Look at your tight end, Charlie Warner, continue to try and move people. When you have a back like Robinson, you make the extra effort.
The 8th overall pick in the 2023 draft out of Texas gets the carry again. And it's another Atlanta first down, 5-yard gain inside the 45. We're down to 2:43 and counting.
Zach Robinson's ego is totally gone in terms of play calling right now. He's seeing what's working, and he's going to stay with it until Carolina makes an adjustment and stops it. And right now, that runs to the right side.
Falcons have the 2-minute warning and 2 timeouts. Pitch and catch, Drake London. He is over 170 yards receiving on the day, 2 touchdowns. That one good for 9.
Just short. I thought he had escaped through and picked up the first down.
Falcons need a win and a Tampa Bay loss against the Saints to claim the NFC South. Give it to Robinson. And he makes his way to the 25. First down. 2-minute warning. Trying to keep their season alive. They need help, but first, they got to score against Carolina.
Check-in time is 3. It's 2:55. I know.
Is this what he's doing now?
As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa. No games. No fun.
Yes, Coach.
Meanwhile, at Averbo, when other vacation rentals make you share your turf with a host, try one you have all to yourself.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that.
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. The Kia X-Line Nightfall Collection.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Feeling from a backed up gut? Miralax works naturally with the water in your body to help you go. For your gut and your mood will follow. For 8 grams of fiber, try Mirror Fiber Gummies. $6 never tasted so good. IHOP's breakfast-based combo is now just $6. Featuring IHOP's world-famous buttermilk pancakes, crispy hickory smoked bacon, and 2 eggs cooked to order your way. All for just $6. Part of the new $6 House Faves menu.
Here's to Challengers, the only movie to ever capture the raw sensuality of tennis.
Nikki Glazer hosts the Golden Globes live tonight, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
¿No sabes qué lo que vas a terminar? No, por la lavandería, porque lo quiere, si no hoy, tiene que ser entre la semana, pero yo le dije hasta después de las 6, ¿verdad? Como las 7.
Private Vacation Rentals.
Sí. A ver qué le digo. Okay.
offensive explosion today.
Oh, ok, mejor
In
dejarlo
Atlanta,
así.
Young
Ya,
has
bueno,
accounted
ya
for
terminé,
5 touchdowns.
pues me
Penix,
mandas.
3
Si no te
total
puedo
touchdowns,
contestar un
1 on the
texteo,
ground.
porque allí te
Season high
juntas
in points
a
for the
5
Falcons,
minutos
for
de
the
aquí.
Panthers, 499 total yards for Atlanta.
Ok. ¿Te lo agarró temprano o qué?
2 minutes to go, 38-31.
Oh, ya no.
Carolina.
Oh, ok. Está grande el lugar, ¿verdad?
Take away Drake London somehow. You can't just let him run free through the secondary.
Ah,
Find a way
ok.
to get
¿Y
2
qué te
people
dijo?
to
¿Te
him.
pareces a Lenny?
From the 25, Penix delivers, and it's dropped by London.
But it's still a one-on-one route for
Ok,
him.
pues ahí te veo.
He may have had a drop, but I'm coming back to him every single time if they're going to keep singling him up. I like that matchup. You give me Drake London one-on-one in the secondary. We saw it at the end of the first half. It paid off. It might pay it off here as well, unless you're going to send a second body to him.
Buccaneers clinging to a 1-point lead over New Orleans, 20-19.
Oh, the Pro Bowl,
2:05
man.
remaining there.
Yeah.
1:55 to go here in Atlanta.
Oh, Orlando, okay.
Falcons
I know they
down
should
by
do the
7.
Pro Bowls in different cities. I'm just saying.
Short drop.
Way too much. Ooh, we had him.
He was looking for London on a stop and go.
Dude, black jersey
Well
reminding me
played
of
in the
Michael Vick
secondary
and
too, because I love the fact
Deion
that they,
Sanders
as soon as he
is
saw
playing.
single coverage, they were going right to it. But Mike
Yeah, let
Jackson
me
does
do
a
my
really
research
fine
too.
job of staying there on the stop and go that you just described.
So now it's 3rd and 10. We're not even getting into the mentality. What happens if they score the touchdown? You got to wait until that situation pops up. Are you kicking the extra point? You're going for 2.
I think we already know the answer. Trying to find your way into a division title.
We'll leave the mystery until we actually get there. If we get there. Penix.
Low?
It's
Oh,
complete.
nice.
Sliding grab by London.
Should they go for 2 chat?
Inside
That's
the
good.
15.
I mean,
Moving a minute 39.
yeah, you go for,
left to the 4.
to go for the tie. Hopefully your defense. Defense hasn't like.
The anticipation
You gotta know like
and
when your
placement of
defense can.
throws.
Oh, then
Already a
is
veteran level
Dallas
for
winning?
Michael Penix.
Oh, where's Dallas at? Okay.
London,
Oh, Washington's
10
about to
catches,
score.
187 yards, 2
Alright, let me
touchdowns.
see what's going on here.
To the air again.
Okay. Okay, I got the NFL coverage here, so the red zone.
They get him involved late with 1:19
Alright, cool.
on the clock.
So we got 3 teams about to score.
But we've hit that portion of the field where we've seen from
Chicago
Atlanta,
with
but they don't
Caleb.
mind throwing the ball inside with Penix.
Alright, oh, yeah, they killed me a
With a
lot.
touchdown at Washington, we saw
Green,
London with a
Green Bay's
touchdown
playing
earlier on 3rd and 20,
outfield
working inside. Let's see
prevent
if they want to come
prevent
back to something
touchdown.
like
So
that again here with Penix's big arm.
no timeouts left.
3rd NFL start.
Oh my God, bro! Why are you guys not playing the field goal?
London, a number 3 inside.
Oh, they're playing hurry up.
A lot of times you put
Okay.
that best receiver there.
Well, they see how the
Traffic
well,
helps him out.
Bears be having a horrible season, so Washington needs to tie, or they're gonna score.
Falcons believe they have
Got no more timeouts.
The officials.
What are
not
they
agree.
playing? Are they playing prevent touchdown? Okay, Atlanta's just playing it. Okay,
They have now conferred, and yes,
got
is
it. Oh, that's a
first and goal
holding.
inside the 5.
Atlanta's just
Under a
touchdown.
minute to play. Handoff. Robinson.
This one's more head than the other one.
He's got the angle.
Go for 2 or what? Trap. Go for 2 or what? Here we go. The Bears about to see how the season goes.
And now it's decision time.
So all you
All
want
right.
is a stalemate up front because he'll make you right. And
Touchdown?
he does with his speed outside.
Oh wow!
You end up
Washington
going
scores.
here, but it looks like they're bringing out the
The Bears
extra point
won.
Riley Patterson takes the field.
Damn.
Decision made by Raheem
Bears finally
Morris.
won something.
He's willing to take it to overtime and try and win it there.
That's how you. Oh no, they're not. The season doesn't end like that.
Looking for the tie.
Oh, they're going for the tie.
Patterson
Atlanta scored.
nails it.
And first win versus Packers since. Did they win at the Packers?
Timeouts, 46 seconds.
At the last.
Arthur Blank.
Oh wow!
Falcons watching from the sideline.
Caleb is the one.
Stalemate up front. That's all you want. And let him use his vision to pick where he wants to go because you know he has enough speed to get outside and make it work for you.
So I think the Bucks are gonna win.
1:50 2:51 to play. In Tampa, the Buccaneers have just added to their lead. Coming up next, high drama in Denver headlines game 2 of our NFL on CBS doubleheader.
And then
Scenario for the Broncos with a
the
victory
Saints.
over the Chiefs. Now,
I have a little cookie because I'm charging it right now.
the NFL is on CBS and it's streaming on
Damn.
Paramount Plus.
Oh, you're playing man. You're
Kicking
not
the
playing
extra point
phone.
makes sense if you want to take this to overtime and make sure you don't lose it
Oh,
now
that's
to have
cool.
a chance to win. I really
The
thought
flag?
he'd go for 2 there. I thought he'd go for 2 in regulation with a little momentum and try and win it. I understand why he wants to go ahead and keep playing. Don't lose it. Have a chance to win it later.
I guess,
Kicking it off.
oh,
46
nice.
seconds on the clock.
Got it. So Bucks already
This game
won.
all tied up. Atlanta knew the situation.
Oh, okay, so January 11th is the wild
New
card.
Orleans victory over Tampa Bay.
Hey, chat, let me know if you want me to go to watch the playoff games with the Rams and Chargers.
Back in the end zone. Let's go to New York. NFL Today update.
All right, Falcons fans, I'm sure that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers heard their true score, so Baker Mayfield steps up to the pocket and says, you know what, let me just give it to Bucky Irving. He's going to skate on in untouched for the touchdown. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are up 27-19. Right now, New Orleans with the ball. Back to you in Atlanta.
So 8-point differential in Tampa. Tie score here in Atlanta. 46 seconds on the clock. Young has had his best day as a pro.
And you can't play soft on defense and give up chunks of yards or put them in field goal range.
Young up in the air. Incomplete. David Moore, the intended target. Coverage from Alford.
Remember, not much time ticked off. If Carolina's going to throw it and time doesn't come off, could Atlanta have enough time to get it back for one more?
Colts and Jaguars. They're just trying to get the #1 draft pick. Saints 26. They came in this one's already done. Let's put the Niners game. Oh, there's some good games. Oh, they got the Rams. Let's do the multi-stream. I'll put the Niner game here because, you know, I'm a Niner fan, so.
Throws underneath. Big Carl for the first down. Boy, that was a good tackle, McConnell.
Here we go. I want a game that's so that one's good. The Broncos game. Broncos got to win. They have an easy, not easy win, but nothing's easy. Oh, almost hurt them. Wait, if Atlanta wins, because they have the tiebreaker, right? Yeah, see, 90. Yeah, there's no way they gotta score 9 points. Is it 18? 26. Why is my math not right? 10 is obviously right. 10 is 29. 9 is 28. Oh, they gotta score 8 points, right? Oh, they actually could. They could tie the game. Yeah, they could tie it. It's a touchdown. Also, they got time. Atlanta's going for Atlanta's got to win, and I think they go because they had the tiebreaker, right? Here you go. Nice. How many timeouts do they have? One? They got to score, though. Let me put it on... This one's already. This one's I said they're like, wow, he stretched too.
Right there around Johnson, looked like he had a hand on it, but he could not haul it in.
Right, definitely should have caught that ball. It was a little bit behind him, but it kind of needed to be behind him. Oh, and a little bit of Levante David got a fingertip on it. Great play by David.
Third and 10.
Hey, he did what he can. He's overstretched that way.
We see it. Bulls dials up some pressure. He's got a lot of guys lined up.
Oh, outside. They got a free play. They got a free play. They're trying to go for a bomb.
Receiver Valdez-Scantling, it's incomplete. Bucks, the penalty.
Wow, offside, free play. And that throw in front of Rattler again, a D throw in a critical moment.
Offside, defense, number 54. 5-yard penalty, remains third down.
It's Kalijah Kancey. He's been so good in his second year.
The number on that foul was number 94.
So it helps him out. 3rd and 5 now with 47 seconds left.
They definitely have dialing up pressure there on that previous play on that offside. Looks like it's coming again.
Sure is. Rattler in deep trouble. Running for his life. Throws on the run. Across his body. The double coverage. There's a pick. Out of bounds. McCollum got there.
Trying to pull up a Baker Mayfield impersonation right there.
So it comes down to this. 4th down and 5.
Gotta hustle back here. Clock's already down in 17 seconds. Gotta break the huddle and go. Got one timeout left and you can't afford to lead. Let's go. Gotta go. I think he sees it.
36. Okay. Did he pick it off? Oh my God, he picked it off. Oh. Turnover on downs. That's games. Atlanta is overtime.
Did a good job over there reading the coverage and going over on Hayes where he had a little bit of success. Nice defense. Wilson on Hayes. And it looked like it just surprised him a little bit and the ball was a little high.
Now anxiety. This game is over.
Oh,
you got to throw a ball to Mike Evans, don't you?
I think you got to give him a try.
He's 5 yards short of Jerry Rice's record. And he's out there. Crowd is chanting Mike.
Baker Mayfield's thinking, wish you could run like a jet sweep in front where you knew 100% chance of completion.
Can you imagine Liam Cohen right now, the heartburn that he has?
Timeout, Bucks?
Yeah. Bucks see the lineup the Saints presented, and they call a timeout.
Oh, my God.
This game is over. You're in the playoffs, and you're just thinking, like, I got to call one more good play.
I know, and there's Liam saying, Baker, you cannot throw an interception. Whatever you do. Oh, it's painful.
Mike Evans.
That's the thing I know about Mike. He's so unselfish, and yeah, he wants it, but it's never been one of his motivations. It's always great for these records, but he is an ultimate team player. I know that about him for sure.
Welcome to the new audience. The Bucks have wrapped up a playoff and they close us out. But Mike Evans is 5 yards away from Jerry Rice's consecutive 1,000-yard record. So that's why they're looking to throw it here.
Did Mike Evans gets it. Man, they won on you and it. Yeah, bro. What is? Well, I was saying, I'll be some disrespectful stuff right there. He passes Jerry Rice. Yeah. Oh, he ties Jerry Rice. That's 11,000 plus.
And that'll do it. Evans, 11 straight 1,000-yard seasons. He ties Jerry Rice's record. Now with 11, the second most 1,000-yard seasons of all time. And he does it as division champs, and his Bucks are going to the playoffs. What a way to end it.
Oh, that's how it is?
One of the
Wow.
greatest things I've seen in a long time. The excitement, the joy, honestly, the thrill of victory for the team. But for Mike to do that,
Randy Moss, Larry Fitzgerald Owens, Jimmy Smith, Tim Brown.
that only one other receiver in history, greatest receiver of all time, Jerry Rice has.
Larry Fitzgerald. Oh, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. For real, Larry, for sure, Larry Fitzgerald's gonna be Super Bowl. I mean, Hall of Famer.
The Bucks will be there. We know that. What a win for Tampa. On to the playoffs again for the fifth
Tampa.
consecutive year. That'll do it for us. Kurt, the guys coming out the State Farm
Washington
game break
Rams.
is next.
Welcome to the State Farm Game Break Show.
Inside.
Well, we're excited about this game coming up in just a bit. Tyreek Hill and the Miami Dolphins trying to get to the playoffs. Tyler Huntley going to get the start before Tua Tagovailoa. Could this be the final time we ever see Aaron Rodgers, not only in the Jets uniform, but in the NFL uniform? He is one touchdown pass away from 500. He'd be the fifth quarterback ever to do that, should he do it. And Sean McVay and the Rams right now, they're looking to wrap up the number 3 seed in the NFC if they beat the Seahawks. That game comes your way in just a bit. We have plenty more football here this final Sunday of the regular season. As welcome to the State Farm post-game show. Let's get you caught up as the rest is happening so far in the early games, including Tampa wrapping up the South.
All right, Baker Mayfield, let's get this thing rolling, young man. Finds McMillan in the end zone, 32-yard touch. You talk about a great throw. Actually, Mike Evans was wide open in the middle. He didn't see him, but that's okay. He got the touchdown to the outside. Beautiful job, 2019. Tampa Bay with a 1-point lead over New Orleans. Now 36 seconds left. Baker Mayfield throws to Mike Evans for a 9-yard gain. This 9-yard gain put Mike Evans over 1,000 yards for the 11th year in a row.
And it also made him $3 million in an incentive. Bucks get the win 27-19. So they wrap up the NFC South, meaning it didn't matter what happened to Atlanta against Carolina.
Atlanta. Michael Penix Jr. getting his second start. Bijan Robinson takes it in from 4 yards out. Actually, Carolina, though, has tied this football game up now. 38-38, and Carolina and Atlanta all tied up. Jaden Daniels, rookie quarterback for the Commanders, making the Pro Bowl in his rookie season. Watches in the fourth quarter as Rico Dowdle goes in from 2 yards out. Washington 16, Dallas 19. Then Marcus Mariota in. There's the throw to McLaurin for a 5-yard touchdown. The Commanders 23, Dallas 19.
All right, so
Washington sweeps Dallas this year.
And they wrap up the 6th seed in the NFC, meaning Green Bay is number 7.
Oh, dang. So,
Takes this hit. If you hurt after this play, Love had to leave the game with an elbow injury. He did not return the score. The point was Chicago 14-3 over Green Bay.
they can't let them score, so.
In the fourth quarter, Caleb Williams finds DJ Moore for an 18-yard gain.
Oh, what happened? Oh, my thing died.
He nailed it. It is a 51-yarder as time expires. Chicago 24 and the Green Bay
Damn. Well, you don't want to get them hurt, too.
2013 Philadelphia takes care of the New York Giants.
All right. Also, the Colts win in overtime against Jacksonville. New England winds up beating Buffalo. That means Tennessee, with their loss, officially as the number 1 pick in next year's draft. Here is
Chiefs, Bills, Ravens, Texans.
still to be decided if the Broncos
So Broncos need to lose, and so one of the Dolphins or Bengals.
and Bengals. Meanwhile, the
Rams are
AFC,
10-6. Okay.
7 teams that are there. The question is, who will be the number 3 and who will be the number 4? It'll either be the Rams or Buccaneers is flip-flopping based off of
There you go. I guess I'll put it here. Yeah, there you go.
They take on Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. Kickoff comes your way from the Meadowland right after this.
Oh, oh. Nada.
Mornings on 2 on the Fox Local app. Wake up and watch at home. Then
I'm on
watch
live right
Mornings on
too.
2 during your commute. Mornings on 2 on Fox Local. Now available on your phone and connected TV.
Check out the newest strength equipment at Planet Fitness. We're trying new machines in the new year.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in? Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends January 10th.
Welcome to ToyotaThon. We're taking your friends to the snow in a Highlander. Oh, you meant human friends.
Shop the 36 mpg Grand Highlander Hybrid or newest hybrid, the 38 mpg Toyota Crown Signia. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, how to get your health insurance again?
Oh, Cover California. They help with the cost, so it was actually affordable.
That's what I'm worried about. The cost.
Well, now a bunch of their silver level plans have lower copays and no deductibles. So you'll pay less when you see the doctor or get care.
Really?
Really?
Regardless of how much you make. Come here, check this out. Check out your new options at Cover California.
Welcome to ToyotaThon. We're taking your friends to the snow in a Highlander.
There's some small already.
Oh, you meant human friends.
Lease a Tacoma for $229 a month or get $2,000 cash back on Tundra. Toyota, let's go places.
Check out the newest strength equipment at Planet Fitness. We're trying new machines in the new year.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in? Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends January 10th.
It's the wrap-up to the regular season. Live from State Farm Stadium, the NFL on Fox coming up at 7 to 9.
Great song.
Hosting the 6 and 10 49ers.
Got the Niners ready. Let's go. Let's go. Marshall. Oh, there you go. Broncos.
But the reality is, disappointing season. Start with the Cardinals, threatened with a chance to win the division, but faded as the Rams surged. Yet, if they can pull off a victory today in this game and sweep the 49ers, then they will double their win output from the previous season, and so that's progress.
I think the perspective here is they've got the right people within the building. They play hard on film. You watch them, and then they've developed players along the way. Trey McBride is a budding superstar at the tight end position. We'll see him catch the ball a bunch today.
For the 49ers, dramatic drop-off for playing in the Super Bowl to last place in the division. Injuries a story. No Brock Purdy today. Joshua Dobbs, who was with the Cardinals last year, well-traveled. He'll start.
Oh, that's right. He's,
When we talked to Kyle Shanahan, he did point out a positive.
Yeah, no question about it. Like, he wasn't looking to rebuild his football team, but a lot of young guys had to play. Pooney, the right guard. You've got Mustafa at the safety position. Young guys that were forced into
Mustafa.
play.
Yeah, that guy
So
got
they developed
dang.
a year
By,
early. That's going to be good as they try to rebound next season.
Yeah, all their draft picks ended up playing quite a bit this year. For more on the 49ers, let's head down to the field in Jen Hale.
First start of the season for Joshua Dobbs, and sky-high expectations to go along with it, Chris. He wants to use that mobility, yes, of course, to propel the 49ers to a win, but also to catapult himself onto the radar screens of other NFL teams looking for starting quarterbacks. He's a free agent in March. He told me he's been taking notes how Sam Darnold, Geno Smith used similar situations to lock down starting spots. That's his goal, and he is fired up for it today.
All right, thank you, Jen. Cardinals won the toss and deferred, so we'll get a look at the 49ers as Brock Purdy hurt that elbow on Monday night, getting a look at Kyler Murray, who hopes to get the Cardinals to their 8th win of the year. The roof is open. Cardinals are 3-0 this season with the roof open. Sunny and
Oh, that's right. Oh, the Broncos got the old school jerseys.
and a touchback, so we'll get a look.
Got the Rams, the Raiders.
Kennedy Space Center back in 2026, but
Cool, we got
teams over 8 seasons and had 8 starts for the Cardinals last year. And that was one of the things Kyle Shanahan said he liked what he saw last year. He liked his competitiveness going against him.
Yeah, athleticism. He can run the football. Good arm talent. No question about that. And he's a guy that gives you that option, that run-pass option from the quarterback position, which they're going to try to take advantage of today.
On first down, Dobbs his mobility, and he completes to Jawan Jennings, closing in on his first 1,000-yard season. And this offensive line, we talk about injuries, and boy, they're one of the most injured teams throughout the course of the season. Going to have to try and protect for Isaac Guerrero at running back with McCaffrey and Mason, etc. They're down to their fourth, fifth string option at running back.
Yeah, and I love George Kittle. I think he's the best tight end in football, not only catching the ball, but this guy on the edge will just lock you up in the run game and in the pass game.
Floating it high,
Got it.
arcing it, and it's
Hey, he didn't touch you. Keep going.
Pearsall.
Oh, he was down.
From Florida. Born in Phoenix. And coming off his best game,
There you go, Rams.
what a
Where are they
story.
playing at?
What an
They playing at
adventurous ride
SoFi?
in his rookie season, hauling that in.
I'll tell you what, he's been great the last 3-4 weeks, and a little double move at the top right here. Stutter, go, and watch him just adjust to this football. Sit down, put on the brakes. Find yourself.
What's up with Brock
just
Purdy?
sitting
What
there,
happened to
waiting
him?
for that thing to come down. Great adjustment.
I never found out. Oh, nice tackle.
As Isaac Guerrero carries a rainbow throw from Dobbs to Pearsall. The defensive line for Arizona, they haven't gotten quite what they wanted out of top pick Darius Robinson. He's been injured, but LJ Collier has played steady and has been a good presence for them up front.
Yeah, and then it really comes down to the key to this defense. That guy right there, number 3, Buda Baker. He is all over, playing 5 different spots today, but he is a mainstay at the safety position, really gets involved in the run game.
Oh, contusion with nerve inflammation.
Came in averaging over 5 a carry. First San Francisco rookie with 2 rushing touchdowns in a game since Michael Robinson back in 06. And in pain is Guerrero. Patrick Taylor and Kyle Juszczyk are the only other active backs.
He just got, I guess he just got hit, couldn't move it.
Check on the injury. We hope he's okay. Let's step away for a
Who got hurt?
When I was younger, my calling was to play football. But as I grew older, I grew wiser. I realized life isn't about how many people you can knock down. It's about how many people you can lift up. At Ram, our calling is to build game-changing trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Run.
Mike? What's wrong with Daddy? He got infected. I want him back the way he was.
Drive, 3 running backs.
Daddy, is that you? Don't you lay a hand on her! Daddy?
The Wolfman.
Only in theaters January 17th.
It's mesmerizing. Cleaning that greasy mess
Double.
with Dawn Platinum.
And not even scrubbing.
Double flash.
Fluff
Oh, he's
on
gone.
feathers.
Touchdown.
It cuts through the slimy stuff better than their old dish soap, removing 99% of grease.
Hey,
That's
Broncos
why
might
Dawn
win.
is trusted to save wildlife.
Why do NFL players choose a Sleep Number smart bed? I like to sleep cool.
And I like to sleep even cooler.
And I really like it when we both get what we want. Introducing the new Sleep Number Climate Cool smart bed. Sleep up to 15 degrees cooler on each side. Visit a Sleep Number store near you.
You know how I know for a fact that football's invented to make you hungry?
Here we go.
5 out of 32 teams in the NFL are named after birds. That, my friend, is a scheme to move chicken wings.
Look, no one's naming teams after birds just to sell.
Wings! Get game day deals all season on Uber Eats.
Dr. Larson has no recollection of the last 8 years.
Damn.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Ram Trucks, built to serve. And by Uber Eats. Get game day deals all season long.
The rookie from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero, needed the cart. He did limp over and step on the cart himself, being taken away after this a moment ago.
Yeah, that's what happens in piles. You see his ankle get rolled up on there.
Yeah,
Comes here
ACL
right
tear.
into the tackle, and then the rest of the pile flips him over the top the opposite way, and there's the thumbs up. unfortunate end to the season for Guerrero, who's been really, really good as a rookie getting that opportunity.
Yeah, showed the team how hard he could run in that loss to the Lions and has stepped in. He had 99 scrimmage yards.
That's crazy.
Last week. Kyle Juszczyk in the backfield.
Oh, that's cool. The little
in his 12th year.
Wow, he picked it off.
On a 3rd and 5.
Go in the middle. There you go. Go outside. Oh.
In the area of
Mims.
And it's going to be a 4th down.
Nada. They're in AZ right now.
Dobbs was signed in March, made his 49er debut last week, played 5 snaps on that final drive, scored on a touchdown run, and can't convert. So now we have Jake Moody, second-year kicker from Michigan. He made 13 of his first 14 field goals this year. Missed 3 games with an ankle sprain, and he was struggling since. 10 of 18. Cost him last week, and he missed a couple of 50-plus yarders.
Special teams, man, too.
Snap, hold, boot, and
got it.
A bounce back field goal from beyond 50.
I thought it's not gonna make it.
Well, that'll make you XL, right? If you're Jake
I know why. Moss was pretty good last time.
Since the second half of the season has begun.
I think he just needs an opportunity.
Was not good, but this got to give you a lot of confidence, make you feel good about where you sit right now. And I watched him pregame. He's the only guy out here on the field, Chris, when I got in, and he was just walking through every part of the field, going through his mechanics, thinking to himself what I've got to accomplish, and that's a great way to start off the day for the 49er kicker.
In warm-ups, he did make one from 58. Again, the roof is open here. There's very little breeze. You'll see some
it's dry in
with
Arizona.
Outstanding weather here in Glendale, Arizona. But the unfortunate
it's nice over there when it's not hot.
Isaac Guerrero thins the running back
Same thing with Texas.
Continuously.
When it's not like you have all your seasons.
Players on injured reserve.
I never been when it was like cold, cold.
For this 49er team, and that theme continues to the.
I mean, I was in Vegas when it was cold, but it never snowed.
And there's Kyler Murray. Boy, Kyle Shanahan was like, boy.
He wasn't even playing either.
Like out with the old, in with the new. I mean, you just couldn't imagine. He's not used to.
Right now, I would not play like.
Games in January.
I don't know. I wouldn't play all my starters. Whatever. Season's done.
And this will be a touchback
against
here comes
Broncos.
Kyler Murray. Starting all 16 games.
Miller.
Just missed a few snaps along the way last week. Had his season high in passing
Only
yards.
2 quarterbacks
in what was a
to
tough
win.
loss to the Rams
Super Bowls
to win the
teams.
NFC West. Remember, Arizona beat the 49ers earlier this year in a game they had to come from behind. On the road, now at home. Looking to improve their record to 8-9. Murray dumps it up to Michael Carter. And Carter to about the 35. No James Conner. They've had injury issues too. He's on injured reserve, so they've had to go 4 deep at running back and starting 2 rookies on the right side of that offensive line.
Yeah, always a struggle right there. Want to get the ball out of the quarterback's hand quickly, but the guy that we talked about as we started this show, Trey McBride, the tight end, number 85. You see right there, they go right to him.
Damn.
Carry with Warner on his back. He has been
Warner's
tremendous this season.
Career high in receptions, leads the team in catches. That's his 150. He's over.
Oh yeah, they are playing at SoFi.
Got the receiving touchdown last week, and that was an emotional moment for the team and him.
Look at him just spot up, show the numbers to the quarterback, and then like a backpack, carry Fred Warner over the first down line. That's just great.
He's a tight end too. That's
like he's bull riding out here in Arizona. For just beyond the 41.
Got him.
His own lineman and then is dropped right at the 40. Hufanga made the tackle. 49ers with 37 sacks. Where Leonard Floyd up front, a Rent-A-Sacker guy. He's 5th consecutive year with 8+ sacks from Buffalo to the Rams.
This is on. What's his face?
And it's 97, man. That guy is a full-grown man right there. 97, Nick Bosa. He is that war daddy on the edge, a guy that you have to account for every time you break the huddle. Where's 97, and what's our plan to block him?
Second and 11 to DJ Dallas, who makes his way up across the 45.
Is that Mustafa?
Talanoa Hufanga making the tackle from his defensive back spot. Yeah, when you talk about Bosa and Fred Warner, a couple of Pro Bowlers for the 49ers, even in a down year, those guys have delivered, just like Juszczyk has, and Kittle for the 49er offense. Buda Baker, the Pro Bowler on the Arizona defense.
You would have it.
On a 3rd and 6. Scrambling. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. In the area of Marvin Harrison. Fred Warner put the pressure on. They don't blitz a lot, but that pressure came and...
I know, they should start blitzing a lot, too.
Yeah, you usually expect the 49ers to play coverage, but you're going to see right here, Fred Warner's going to loop around.
I don't think they have
instant
the
pressure
DBs
on
for it,
Murray
though.
and force him out of the pocket. He's got that athleticism, but once he gets out there, that route and that timing is just totally disrupted by Fred Warner on pass rush. There's a little gain, too, by 97 Bosa. Those two guys hunting down on you, man, makes you want to get rid of that ball right now.
Michael Pilardi standing at the 40. And Jacob Cowan, the 49ers. They're looking for Arizona. Back to bring it in. Fair catch.
There you go.
Around the 8-yard line of the 49ers. Each team possessing. 49ers their second possession with a 3-0 advantage.
Drink London.
Essential.
Big. Small. Essential.
Small.
Essential.
Oh.
Grande.
Throw it.
No matter what business you're in, Verizon Business.
Was that? No, I don't think that's a fumble. Yeah.
This is going viral.
Damn.
But you know what should go viral? The fact that Kelly Blue Book My Wallet on Auto Trader gives you personalized monthly payments before you buy.
Oh, he went outside.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Guys,
get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Launch a product. Get buzz. A lot of buzz. Realize you need help with all that buzz. Connect with a QuickBooks Live expert. Get expert help. Staff up. Manage and grow your business all in one place. Intuit QuickBooks. Your way to money.
Sunday. Time to suit up.
Like half zips, quarter zip.
And sacrifice your body. Because no matter how hard you football, it's easy to Sunday.
Don't worry, we'll be back. I can't believe they're leaving.
Broncos, honestly, Broncos need to
Like,
lose.
who would ever want to leave this paradise?
A paradise you'll want to lose yourself in. Book your escape to Celebration Key, Carnival's exclusive paradise.
In just a few short weeks, Super Bowl 59 kicks off.
Oh, that's funny in Orleans too.
Player takes the field.
It says Alfredo on the menu, but right now, I'm not afraid to eat it.
Now he's headed for the end zone.
Are you ready for change?
And touchdown. I love it.
Why is the bread so? Why does the bread look dusty?
This Tuesday on Fox. Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Carnival Cruise Line and by Bud Light, who reminds you to drink responsibly.
That means Chargers are gonna go against.
49ers came into this game having started 5 different running backs.
Damn.
You know the Christian McCaffrey story, how that opened the season. They've used Jordan Mason, Gorendo, Kyle Juszczyk, Patrick Taylor, and then Gorendo just heard a
Niners,
moment ago. These are the
Lions,
players
look,
that injured.
Lions got the
Second
same thing
most
in
in the
it.
NFL this season with Cleveland first, and you see the Cardinals are on that list as well. And Patrick Taylor checks in with Gorendo out. And the pass complete. That's Juszczyk, and he picks up a first down to the 20. Jen.
Chris, unfortunately, the news not good for Gorendo out of the locker room. It's both a knee and an ankle injury, and he is definitely done for the day. So let's not forget, Kyle Shanahan told us one of the reasons Joshua Dobbs was getting a start today was because of his mobility. Looks like he's going to get more opportunity in that department than ever.
And because of the injuries or new faces on the offensive line, as Kittle drops behind Dobbs and hauls that in.
I know they should use Kittle a lot. Oh, he's gone. Go the other way.
Kittle is
Oh.
one of those guys that, to me, is such a versatile playmaker. And I'm not even talking about catching the football. He can run the middle of the football field, the in-cutting routes. Here you see him on a little swing pass. But what he does out of the backfield, he plays that wide tight
I know,
end,
he's a
but
good.
he also plays the
Him
motion
and Kelsey
tight
are
end.
pretty
He'll line
good.
up at fullback at times. And I mentioned, man, George Kittle, one of my favorite players because he will block the line of scrimmage in the run game and in the pass game.
Patrick Taylor straight ahead to the 31. See if that's enough. It is for the first down. Kittle told us he'd rather pancake block anybody than catch a touchdown pass. That's what he loves to do as well.
Yeah, well, here he is on the edge, and
Oh.
he'll get in there now. That wasn't necessarily getting it done. Look at him. He goes, can somebody line up over me and let me knock him under next week? But he will have plenty of opportunities to get big-time blocks in today's game.
Wrestling mentality, going with 6th Pro Bowl in his 8th season.
Oh, gosh. Play action.
Middle of the field.
Nice. Nice pass.
And George Kittle on the receiving end.
Hey, low-key, I don't know who won. Did Atlanta win?
This is one thing that George does so well. That
Oh, let me
feel he
see.
has in the middle of football field. He's going to come off this ball and cut in the middle, but you're going to watch him as he breaks into that middle. He's going to settle. Make sure you don't run yourself into coverage. There's Buda Baker standing there. He was going to knock him down unless George just ever so slightly settles down in that route and gives the quarterback somebody to throw it to right in the middle of the football field. Nice completion.
4 years of 1,000 receiving yards, and there's a quick throw. Good enough for a first down to Jelon Jennings. His second catch of the game, and again, closing in, he came in with 923 receiving yards in his 4th year out of Tennessee, where same school that Joshua Dobbs went. They're briefly together.
Got him.
But he has a chance at his first 1,000-yard season.
Oh, he could have thrown it away.
Because this kid is a complete football player. I'm telling you what, Nasty's got a little psycho in him, and he's got them, them chartreuse shoes on, so he's easy to spot.
Taylor inside the 35-yard line. So Taylor in his 4th year from Memphis. He was signed as an undrafted free agent by Green Bay back in 2020. He's played in a dozen games before this midseason stint on the practice squad for Kyle Shanahan. And boy, he's, you talk about the kind of coach he is, just like his dad, Mike Shanahan, who should be a Hall of Famer, by the way, Mike Shanahan. But whatever running back, they make sure they have room to run.
Yeah.
There you go.
The success you know, having blocked for Mike Shanahan's running backs over the years. And with the flag.
Is it a delayed game or false start?
False start. Offense number 77. 5-yard penalty. Second down. Well, there he is, Kyle Shanahan. I've known him since he was about 14.
And he still talks
Oh,
to
that's right. That's play with him.
Always around the facility, just absorbing football with his father, and he is just one of the premier play callers, one of the premier coaches in the National Football League. He just does such a great job. He just doesn't call plays. He calls an offense. So, he'll see something in the first quarter, and he'll come back to it in the third quarter and settle a good play.
Jacob Cowing. There's a flag on the other side of the field. There's also one down.
Eligible man downfield. Offense number 77. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
All right, so that's 2 penalties.
Green Bay,
on the rookie.
Eagles.
Dominic Puni, the 3rd rounder from Kansas. We have an injured player. And that ineligible downfield is, we've seen quite a bit of that throughout the course of the season. Sean Smith, our referee, as we check on the injured player. Already,
60.
Isaac Garendo has been lost for the rest of this
So
day.
they're going 3-6.
There's Jonathan Gannon talking to the official. Ball looks like it may be Max Melton. We'll check exactly to see who the injured player is.
AWS knows NFL fans are obsessed with every single detail. That's why we power Nuts
First,
Jet
all I
Stats
do is win 2
to give
games.
fans
That's all.
more good luck
Who they
cashing
playing
in.
against?
Want
Oh,
defined
they're
expectations. Or, oh yeah, from more stats that NFL fans love.
Okay.
Don't overthink it. A large one-topping pizza is only $9.99 at Papa John's.
3 different crusts.
Damn, Broncos
Get
already
the
up.
go-to that never gets old. Get a large one-topping pizza for $9.99. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
One more Sunday, one more day of football for only $4.99. Get NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV and watch the race to the playoffs. As long as you can see the TV. NFL Sunday Ticket now for just $4.99.
Y'all see this? Patrick Mahomes is saying goodbye. People was tripping.
Where are you going?
He was actually saying goodbye to his old phone.
I'm switching to the amazing new iPhone 16 to T-Mobile.
It's the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. That's like peanut butter on jelly on gold. Get 4 iPhone 16s on us. Plus 4 lines for $25. And save on every plan versus the other big guys. What a deal. That's a lot if you ask me. If y'all giving it away too fast, T-Mobile, slow down.
Next.
Right this second, at some movie theater somewhere,
Which one?
popcorn and someone really wants a soda. But soda's like something you drink on the weekends, and today's only Tuesday.
Soda, please.
Take your time.
Mom!
What if there were a better soda? Hey, I brought the puppy.
I can see them.
Okay, that was actually kind of easy.
They don't give me enough anyway.
5 grams of sugar, pass me one. No, I can't, I'm just a voice.
The Pro Bowl games rosters are set, which means it's time to show up in Orlando. Get your tickets to see this year's biggest stars take the games and the flag football finale to the next level. The Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon, February 2nd. Tickets on sale now.
That's rookie defensive back Max Melton, the corner from Rutgers, who was the injured player, was able to head over to the sideline on a 2nd and 18. For San Francisco. Inside the 45 of the Cardinals. Dobbs completes inside the 35. Jamon Jennings with that grab. And Dobbs has completed now 7 out of 8. Judd.
Chris, you mentioned a connection in Tennessee between Dobbs and Jennings. Indeed, Jennings actually came in supposed to be a quarterback. So Dobbs was his big brother, his mentor when he got to Tennessee. They took a ton of time together studying film, and that's how this connection started. No one wants to see him get to 1,000 yards more than Joshua Dobbs today.
We saw Mike Evans hit the 1,000-yard mark. Record setting as Tampa Bay won the NFC South Division earlier. Baker Mayfield wanted to make that happen. There's the connection. Jennings and Dobbs, a couple of former Volunteers, are good enough for the first down.
Yeah, Dobbs, I mean, you know, you got your guy inside here. We're going to get these guys off and just get this quick out. 3rd downs, he is a 3rd down conversion machine. He's kind of their go-to guy, plays with such toughness, has great hands, but has really developed as a receiver. Really, they didn't know if he could take over that Ayuk role as the weak side X wide receiver. He's done it very well for the Niners so far this season.
That's Pearsall moving around in the backfield. Fake to him, and trouble. Dobbs kick it out of it. Cardinals with a sack, and there is their first-round pick, Darius Robinson, with his 2nd sack of his career.
Darius Robinson just out here on the outside. He's going to come around the tackle that was on practice squad. Remember, that's Hank. He was a practice squad player for the Arizona Cardinals just a few weeks ago. All the injuries as offensive line on the offensive line for the 49ers. They signed him, and right now he's facing his old team. Gave up the sack right there.
This is what he can do. And inside the 30, he is stopped. Healthy pickup to make 3rd down a bit more manageable.
Well, one of the things the Cardinals defense has been great. You see Nick Wallace right there, the coordinator, 31 years old. 12 different players. Now it's 13 players with 2+ sacks. And now what that says to me is we don't have an official kind of war daddy guy that you got to operate and be functioning around. So now it's about game planning and get everybody involved.
So 31-year-old Nick Wallace, the defensive coordinator, and that throw is low and incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down. Jennings was again the target. And if you're in the mood, here comes the 49er kicker to try to make it 6-0. Drafted in the 3rd round back in 2023. Jake Moody, someone that Shanahan defended somewhat after the injury and the comeback. And a tough weekend. This from 47. Hit from over 50 a moment ago.
Got it? Oh.
Snap, hold, kick, sailing, and no good. Missed to the left. That's going to be an issue. Drive stalls. Kick no good. It's narrow, but it's still a 3-0 49er lead.
They should get the Dallas.
You found it then?
Of course I did. Good boy.
The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world. It's one that knows your world. A custom assistant built on Watson X with IBM's Granite models can leverage your trusted data, be easily trained on your workflows, and integrate with your apps. It can be tuned to do just what you need, because the more AI knows about your world, the more it can help you do. IBM, let's create.
Take a staycation at Outback Steakhouse with a Canberra chopped steak or 18-ounce bone-in ribeye. It's better than a staycation.
I thought this was a steakcation, not a staycation!
Your Outback Steakcation starts at $14.99 for a limited time.
There are many ways to do it at Planet Fitness, but only one way to start. Come in. We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness. Free fitness training. Open 24 hours. Just $15 a month.
We're just getting started. Jonathan Davison sent me here as a punishment.
How is Stroopsdorf a punishment?
You're named after a waffle. Fall up! That's the sound of 100 busmen talk correct. Keep those knees high.
Good try.
What is this, T-ball? Going Dutch. All new this Thursday on Fox.
Well, if you're in the NFC West, if it was the stock market, 49ers shared the lead after 3 weeks, never really had sole possession of the lead. Most recently, after week 8, the Cardinals led or shared the lead after 5 weeks. They even kept it to week 12. Rams did not lead or share until week 15. They were tied, and a couple of weeks later, the Rams clinched the NFC West. Both of these coaches not happy with the overall record after having opportunity to seize the West. At the nearest field goal, opportunity for Kyler Murray. Carter.
Got him. Seattle's winning.
And then you see where we were week 10. The Cardinals had some issues after their bye, losing to Seattle and the Vikings in Seattle. Boy, the difference in takeaways and turnovers. But then week 11, the Rams got hot. 49ers and Cardinals with not only injury problems, but takeaway and giveaway issues.
Well, they always say it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Neither of these teams finished well.
Yeah, and there are no meaningless games when you're keeping score and getting paid to do a job. There's no meaningless game. By the way, though, the NFC West, the only division where all 4 teams have 6+ wins. No other division can make that claim. So it is a competitive division, top to bottom.
Yeah, there's no question about that. And obviously, it comes down to the second half of that division, the second half of that season. The injury issues piled up, the turnover issues piled up for both of these teams, the penalty issues piled up, and that's what ends up costing you games. Lack of attention to detail and focus.
Flag.
Third down for Murray. There is a flag down. It looked like somebody jumped on the line. Murray's going to slide at the 39.
I think that's going to be Floyd. Looks like he jumped, got into the neutral zone.
Offside. Defense number 56. 5-yard penalty.
play third down.
And Chris, that's exactly what we just talked about, right? The end of the season, those little mistakes, 3rd down and 10, you're off the football field. You force the quarterback to scramble. What happens? You jump off sides, you get into that neutral zone right there, the ball snapped, and you give them a free opportunity, another down, to convert this 3rd down from 3rd and 10 to 3rd and 5.
One and reaching for it, knocked away. Zay Jones, and incomplete. Coverage was good over there by Renardo Green, one of those young players you talked about, Mark, the rookie from Florida State, 2nd-round draft pick who was pressed into duty because of injuries and has responded well.
All right, and watch him play the hands of the receivers. Jones goes up, and you just get that hand in there, split those 2 hands, and so you're beat. You understand you're beat. Don't give up. Continue to press, and then rely on your technique. And the technique is when he goes up for it, go ahead and split it.
It's a fake, and it's a first down. DJ Dallas all the way to the 30 of the 49ers.
What a little play. Watch, tight end's going to come here, and then he's going to be the lead, and DJ Dallas, who gets it's like a little counter on punt. Right here, set that block up, come across, steal the edge. That was Higgins, and then take it for the first down. Excellent job on special teams by the Arizona Cardinals.
And DJ Dallas, an alternate for the Pro Bowl. As a special teamer, mostly for his kickoff returns, picked up 23 there as Carter carries for Arizona. Michael Carter, who his 4th year from North Carolina, drafted by the Jets back in 2021, had spent the season on the practice squad before Week 16, activated at Carolina last year. Was active for the Ram game, active this year. Stepping in for the injured James Conner, was having an outstanding season. The injury took him out to hide. Fires from the
You gotta pick that.
Get to it leaping at the goal line.
Well, he's going to come over. Watch, he's going to get the over. This is like a design throwback, but that backside linebacker right there, 48, Bethune picks that up on the over route. Beautifully done. That's your assignment when you get that. And the quarterback looping out to the right-hand side, throwing back against the grain. It's a real tough thing. It's a trick play, and you can see the congratulations over there for the linebacker, Bethune, as he did a great job picking up that route by Trey McBride.
Another rookie from Florida State, 7th rounder, as Moore is in trouble here. And throws it in the area of nowhere.
Is that an intentional ground?
Let's see if he was out of the pocket, no flag. Let's get a game break. Check in with Carissa
Touchdown,
Thompson. Carissa, hi.
Hi, Chris. All right, so the Seahawks, as you guys know, officially eliminated from postseason play, but still a lot to play for today for Geno Smith and his bank account connecting with Jake Bobo there. Seahawks up 7-0 on the Rams. Chris?
All right, thanks so much. And the Seahawks were the undoing as they swept the Cardinals in head-to-head games this year. Ryland was sharp in pregame warm-up, hitting from 60. This one from 51. It's good. Tie game. The fake punt sets up the field goal, 3-0.
Honey, I don't think the spray's working.
It's okay, you got it. Just stick with it.
We just keep coming.
Okay, let's try something else. Yeah? McCoy, you're in.
I got you.
If only there were backups in real life.
There you go, Colt.
But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
I'm just off today.
It's only one nest. Who are the other wasps?
Under a minute to go in the opening quarter. DJ Dallas on that move, as you explained a moment. It looked like Gary was going to fake a little bit one way.
Yeah, you're just setting the timing up of Higgins coming across the formation to get that block right there, setting up your blocks, and that is beautifully executed. It's an incredible play. DJ Dallas, you should be excited about it. Tell everybody. Look, you see, I went across there, and I figured that one out. And
former Seattle Seahawk, who has found a home here and has a kickoff return for a touchdown to get the season going.
I think at halftime I'll close it.
Touchback 49er offense, and had a lot of fun with the degree in aerospace engineering. Joshua Dobbs, who is a nomad quarterback. But boy, he gets around. I wonder if Elon Musk is helping him with this. He's got in space. He can run, he can throw. Again, his 8th different team. And he said, I don't mind. You know, I'll do what it takes, but it'd be nice. I see these guys settle down in one spot.
San Francisco. He went twice to Cleveland, right? I know, he should get an opportunity too. He's been oh. Gato. No gato. Gato. Oh, he's gone. Damn, Bengals are gonna lose. I think I bought these online. Oh, gato. There's a lot of traffic today, huh? Ooh, he's out. Bam! Clear it out. For some reason, it's not working. Crazy, he's just calling. Oh. There you go. La Chiquis.
Who wants to meet the cutest guy in the world, and also a baby kangaroo?
Don't let the fur fool you.
Do you need a mental health day?
It's the wildest season of animal control yet.
You're gonna want to sit down.
I'm in my truck. I'm sitting down.
And you can watch it anytime.
Round up every mutt, every stray, every gutter hound you can find.
It's this kind of energy that makes us the bad guys in talking animal movies.
Animal Control, all new Thursdays on Fox and watch anytime on Hulu.
Start your
Okay,
weekend with the
this is funny.
Slam on Fox
There
College
you go.
Hoops Friday.
Ooh.
Big-time rivalries. Every Friday.
See, at 2:30 or halftime. We'll see.
Fox College Hoops Friday. Tips off at 8 Eastern.
They rest all their good players. That's why.
Start your day with a bang.
Yeah! Let's have a party.
As FS1's brand new lineup
We're gonna change up the vibe.
brings you everything you need
Have some fun, old guy.
to level up your game.
Undeniably, my favorite. Unreal.
All day,
I'm not surprised.
every
All
weekday.
day.
For sure. It's one
He tries.
But talking about takeaways and the turnover margin, look at the first 10 games and in the last 6 when these teams have had trouble getting victories. But today, Cardinals in the +1 after the 11th career interception of Sean Murphy-Bunting, the former Buccaneer. Carter the back at the 40. And he will go straight ahead to about the 37-yard line.
You can go back to that play. I mean, just the overall athleticism. I think one of the things I always marvel about with these guys is body control, athleticism. Sean Murphy-Bunting making that play really incredible. Celebrate the incredible athletic nature of that 3rd down and 2.
Murray a little bit high
Is
for
there a chat log? Let
McBride,
me
but we'll
see.
see where the first down marker is. Charvarius Ward was right there to shove him back, and he did have enough for the first down.
How about that? You get him lined up out there. You're not afraid to put McBride on one of the top cover corners in the land right there. One-on-one McBride versus cover corner. We're all right. We love that matchup.
Back to Carter. There's a flag thrown as he gets to about the 31. '49ers.
During the run, holding, defense number 99. 5-yard penalty added to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Get called on Malik Collins in that middle part. They've been run on Collins and Elliott. They just haven't been the same since DeForest Buckner has moved on, something they hope to address. Penalty there. Let's check that spot, as it'll be a first down at the 25-yard line for the Cardinals. Kyler Murray, who would like to run a little bit more. He did have a 50-yard touchdown run in the earlier meeting when they rallied to beat the 49ers. See what Kyle Shanahan is discussing with
I thought I
Sean
saw
Smith.
a challenge flag. I thought Kyle tried to throw a challenge flag on that last McBride 3rd down.
Yeah, before, with not knowing about the penalty, that's probably what he's saying.
The challenge flag was thrown after the ball was snapped. Therefore, there is no challenge. The result of the play is the first down due to the holding on number 99.
So he was going to argue whether that was a first down catch or not.
Right.
But you see the flag before.
Okay, there's the flag, but the ball was already snapped. You can see the flag right there, but the ball had already been snapped, so it was too late to challenge.
So it's a first down from just beyond the 25. Murray with a screen to McBride, who slips one tackle falling forward. It was good, though, to keep Dean Winters, to keep McBride from getting upfield. That's something Jonathan Gannon talked about, the run after catch, such a skill of McBride. But his route running is what he said has really improved a lot and put him in the Pro Bowl.
Well, the other thing is all the different places you can put him. You can put him outside one-on-one with the corner. We saw that on that 3rd down conversion. You can run him in bunch formations, inline tight end. I mean, there's nothing he won't do, and he's a willing participant when it comes to blocking people, too.
Kyler Murray firing inside the 5 for Xavier Weaver, the rookie. And out of bounds. Coverage is pretty good over there by Renardo Green, rookie on rookie.
That's one of the guys that's really developed Green, his ability to anticipate. He's got great coverage skills, but always turning, looking for the ball. We saw him get his hands between a receiver's hands earlier that time, taps the ball away once it gets in the hand of Weaver. So really good ball skills, really good body control at the point of the catch.
And Malik Mustafa's played well, the rookie from Wake Forest in that secondary. As Murray will get rid of it quickly to Greg Dortch. He can fly, and he will. Inside the 5, in for a Cardinal touchdown.
Damn.
Greg Dortch for Kyler Murray.
Well, I love it because watch 85 right here. That's a love of the game route right there. You're going to create the interference, and then you're going to get Dortch inside of it. Here goes. Set up your buddy right here inside. Dortch takes it almost like a tunnel screen, and then he does the rest with his run after catch ability, but really set up unselfish play by 85 Trey McBride.
The speed of the 5'7" Dortch from the 5'9.5 Kyler Murray. That's his second touchdown of this season, and for Murray, his 18th touchdown pass, and the Cardinals lead it by 7.
When I was younger, my calling was to play football. But as I grew older, I grew wiser. I realized life isn't about how many people you can knock down. It's about how many people you can lift up. At Ram, our calling is to build game-changing trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Caught the early flight. See you there.
Finally beating your siblings to the good room on family vacation. That's what the world's biggest airline can do for you, baby bro.
I'm 26.
Let's talk salary.
Great. What do you typically offer for this role?
It's competitive.
And if it was a number, it would be...
A competitive number.
With Indeed, you can avoid awkward salary conversations from the start.
Well, a number.
Is it competitive?
With Domino's Mix and Match deal, you can order any pizza you can dream up. Any 2 toppings on each half, any sauce, and any of 3 crusts. So dream big when you order 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Only at Domino's.
The season comes down to this. The whole world watching us go, man. Everybody in this huddle is ready for this moment. Second goal from the first snap. It is showtime. Going deep as a man. He caught it. Unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. This town is going crazy.
Fox College Hoops Friday. Lights up prime time. As UCLA.
Oh, what a jam.
Takes on Maryland.
Exclamation point.
Fox College Hoops Friday. Tips off at 8 Eastern.
The season comes down to this. It is showtime. Unbelievable. This town is going crazy.
There's a look at Greg Dortch. Set up by the interception of Sean Murphy-Bunting. So the short field, they take advantage. Kyler Murray tossing the touchdown. And in a battle of field goals now, the Cardinals reach the end zone to take the lead. Opportunity here. And there won't be. So a touchback. Gail Benson of the Saints, in collaboration with the NFL Foundation, have donated $1 million to support relief efforts for the victims of the New Orleans tragedy. To learn more, to help out, we appreciate you go to www.gnof.org. Second quarter as they play out the season. 49ers and Cardinals. Look at the total yards so far. San Francisco losing their starting running back for this game. And Joshua Dobbs in there from the start in place of Brock Purdy, and that pass is tipped around and incomplete. He's going to Jennings a lot. Mack Wilson back in coverage.
And Mack Wilson just driving on the football right there, watching the quarterback's eyes in zone, and he got underneath that throw, almost picked that one off. That was almost back-to-back picks.
That's 7 targets already for Jawan Jennings with 4 catches. From the 30. Dobbs, short at the 34, pushed back. There's Jennings again. So some 49er fans might wonder why Brandon Allen, who had been the backup and made the start earlier in the year in place of Brock Purdy when he was hurt, why he didn't get the call this time.
Yeah, well, you know, Brandon Allen is more like Purdy, but they understood they wanted to be able to run the football with the running back situation they had right now. Dobbs gives them that quarterback run, a little bit more RPO kind of situation they thought would be good against this, you know, Arizona defense, this blitzing front. So that's the decision they made as an organization on 3rd and 5.
Dobbs, pass is short of the first, thrown down, and who else? It's Jennings, who looks like he's hurting. They'll be helped up. Now, on 4th and short, they are going to bring the punting unit out. Thought that they might consider going, but without your starting running back.
Watch Starling Thomas right here. Set, drive, lift, put him on the ground. I mean, that is getting it done. And we talked about this in the open, the effort, the right guys, and you see it, the way they play, the style with which they play.
Nearly blocked. Already have a big special teams play for the Cardinals on a fake as Dortch, who had the touchdown a moment ago, is dancing around, ball's out and out of bounds, fumbling it forward to the 23. Cardinals maintain possession just over 11 minutes before the half. Cardinals with the lead and the ball.
If you have advanced prostate cancer, you know all about perseverance. You believed in your team, even when it hurt. You met the challenge piece by piece. You didn't quit then. Don't start now. If you've had hormonal and chemotherapy, ask your doctor about Pluvicto, a different type of treatment for PSMA-positive metastatic prostate cancer that targets PSMA-positive cancer cells, so you can be you for longer. And that's no small victory. Pluvicto involves contact with radioactivity, which may increase the risk for cancer and cause fetal harm. Drink plenty of fluids, urinate often, use contraception, and talk to your doctor about ways to reduce the risk of exposing others to radiation during and after treatment. Pluvicto can cause low levels of blood cell counts, kidney problems, and infertility. Tell your doctor if you have weakness, pale skin, shortness of breath, bleeding or bruising more easily, an infection, or changes in urination. Side effects include tiredness, dry mouth, nausea, appetite loss, and constipation. Here's to never giving up. Ask your doctor about Pluvicto for more everyday victories.
Are you ready for FanDuel's great playoff payoff? An epic run of playoff football and parlays for 5 straight days. So you can get in on
every score,
every hit, every pass, every punt,
every run, route, and comeback.
Let's go.
It's FanDuel's The Great Playoff Payoff. 5 straight days of playoff payouts. All customers get a daily no-sweat same-game parlay. Only on FanDuel, America's #1
Chargers
sports.
barely winning. Barely.
What is your occupation?
Physician in internal medicine.
You have children?
Yes.
How old are they?
9 and 7.
She has no recollection of the last 8 years.
Doc, series premiere this Tuesday on Fox.
As spring returns, the Panther's agility is on full display.
Nice.
In his quest to escape, he leaps for an opening. But even apex predators can be brought down by a battlehawk.
The NFL regular season concludes tonight at 8:20 p.m. Eastern on NBC. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Well, Today's game featuring two of the Pro Bowl tight ends, of course, a perennial Pro Bowler, Kittle for the 49ers, Trey McBride, leading receiver for this Cardinal team this year. They already have 5 catches between them, and a little bit of competition going on, mutual respect playing the position, but most receptions by a tight end in his first 3 years in the league, in the history of the league. And Trey McBride, with his catches today, moves just ahead of George Kittle. We can watch that battle play out a little bit today. Some impressive names on that list, and these guys impressive at their position. Pass is incomplete for McBride. How about the styles of these two? We know the numbers. We look at numbers this season.
Well, I like body type wise, obviously the numbers 85 and 85. I mean, they look pretty identical that way, but I'm telling you, the run after the catch, the way they control the middle of the football field, all those things. And that competition, that internal competition, McBride always says, after I play Kittle, I always look at the stat sheet to see exactly kind of who won the statistic battle.
Murray's throw, and Marvin Harrison Jr. hauls that in. Yeah, McBride did say, you know, he came into the league and, you know, he had certain goals on his mind. They're just short of the first down. But, yes, he, you know, model wants to improve as a blocker, something Kittle loves to do and does so well. As you have pointed out, they're both part of that tight end university. And there you go. Hi, Mom, and hi, Dad, and hi, George. He's so fun to talk. He said he's going to play until the wheels come off or until his wife tells him he looks slow out there. But Kittle ain't going anywhere. The 49ers need to secure him. The plans next year, which we'll talk about in the second half of this game for both of these teams. Can Michael Carter get the first down? That reach may have been enough. Let's see where the knee and where the ball were. Jordan Elliott and Dean Winters kind of got a hold of him. Oh, and he's short. And they're bringing out the punting unit without hesitation.
Well, you mentioned George Kittle and George Kittle's wife. If she's listening, please don't ever tell him he looks slow, because I enjoy watching him play the game too much. He's one of those guys that just has so much joy for playing this game and doing the dirty work and all the stuff that makes football great. He embodies that stuff.
Cowing at the 26-yard line. A 10-3 lead.
What's Danny doing? He saved so much bundling home and auto with the personal price plan that he got excited. Bundle is live.
Bundle is live.
With football. Bundle, amigo.
So Jets just score right now, 7. Chargers got a first down, and they're losing 10-3. And Casey Broncos is running away with it with 21-0.
So do you kick it or pass it?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Boom. 10-3 lead after the punt of 47
Right, yeah,
yards.
I was watching this.
49ers
I don't know if it's TikTok, YouTube.
Joshua Dobbs, who started 8 games
He
for
said,
Arizona last
if you don't
year,
make fun of yourself or you don't make fun of your ethnicity, then you're...
Minnesota had a few more starts there.
Yeah, you know. I mean, some people got popular like that, but
Create a spark. He's talking about
I'm not trying to do all that.
Kittle as Pearsall goes to the top of your screen. And
Boom.
the run by
Take the other way.
Taylor, a strong run.
Oh, nice. First down.
Up near the 38-yard line. I was just going to ask
I know
you
I
how
need
it
to get a better
changes
sweater,
things
though.
as a play caller with a backup quarterback and now a backup running back to a backup.
Well, you certainly are going to stick with what you do, and what you do is all this zone. Just come off here. Everybody's coming off the same way. Get there, put your foot in the ground when you see daylight on that backside, but you got to press that front side, see that daylight, then breaking tackles. That's what it is to be a San Francisco 49er running back. You've got to get those extra 2 and 3 yards.
In motion is Eric Saubert to pitch back to Patrick Taylor. Got a hole. Great blocking. And Taylor dragging. Cardinals with him inside the 35. Jalen Thompson kind of latched onto him. But it's a first down and another strong run from Taylor.
Love how they block the edge. Watch the tight end come across, then Juszczyk right here leading up, getting a great block on the middle linebacker right there. That's number 7, White, and just leads the way. They have so many guys that will do the dirty work. That was a beautiful block by Juszczyk. I call him the big consonant. I think he's got 1 vowel in his name. Just every consonant in the alphabet.
Saubert also with a block going to the Pro Bowl is Juszczyk again.
Oh, nice.
And he's going to fight to get the first down. And that, did Saubert lose the ball with that extra lunge, or was he down?
I didn't hear a whistle on forward progress.
And they're giving him the first down and possession of the football. And there was a fumble, and it looked like Nick Zacal, the guard, recovered the loose ball for the 49ers.
A lot of stuff goes on at the bottom of that pile. Zacal in there, strong hands, offensive lineman. That's what you like. Offensive lineman, strong hands. Get in there, get dirty a little bit.
Zacal from Fordham in his third year. Colton McDivitt, who didn't practice all week, playing out there at tackle with that knee injury. Strong run straight ahead. They found something. There's a flag down. He gets around the 20.
Legal formation, offense. Only 5 men, only 5 men were in the backfield. Number 68 was uncovered. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Let's get a game break again with Carissa. Carissa?
Thank you so much, Chris. Well, it hasn't been the year that Aaron Rodgers or the Jets wanted, but here's a nice moment. Rodgers to Conklin for Rodgers' 500th career touchdown pass, 5th most all time. Jets lead this one 7-6. Chris?
I think he'd love to spoil Miami's faint playoff hopes. And you get the feeling Rodgers is out of New York after this year. There's a nice catch for a first down by Jennings.
Jennings came into this game needing, 77 yards, and I'll tell you what, they're going for Jennings every time. You see that stack release, right? They've got Pearsall taking away the coverage so Jennings can get underneath that.
He's got a long reach, 6'3", and he extends the ball. Second down, 5. Pearsall to the slot. And Taylor and Patrick Taylor.
Oh, here you go.
Inside the 10 and a first and goal. A 6'2" running back. There's a fight going on out around the goal line, and Jennings is involved, and a flag flies, and Starley Thomas over there with him. And I guess Thomas didn't like the block from Jennings.
Yeah, I love Jennings. Jennings, you just became my favorite player. Jennings is now my favorite player. Hey, you got to have receivers that are willing to do the dirty work, willing to do the blocking. Here he comes off the ball, bam, right in the chest, and then he just pile drives Thomas, who doesn't like it. He doesn't care. That's the way it should be right there. That's good old-fashioned football.
Yeah, you can tell me this is a meaningless game. I mean, these are division rivals. He's smiling out of that. Remember, Shanahan called him. He said he plays psycho, but he's just not psycho enough to be productive for us. But we'll see who the flag is on.
The mask.
I love him. I love him. Like, there's very few receivers in the National Football League.
Personal foul, 24 defense, personal foul, 15 offense. Those fouls offset. Both were dead ball fouls. Those are plays the first down.
Chris, as I was saying, there's very few receivers in the National Football League that set the toughness tone. And 15 right there, Juwan Jennings, he does. He sets the toughness tone. He's saying, hey, man, I flat backed the dude. That was my fault he started fighting. He got upset about it.
Kyle Shanahan loves receiver. Remember, Kyle played receiver back in his college days. He loves receivers that block and are physical. And Kittle called Jennings. He said, I never heard a receiver talk about a war on every down out there. Not just every given, every play. And that's how Jennings plays it. Meanwhile,
Holding.
Keeps and just short of the goal line, about the yard and a half away. Flags in the end zone, a fight in the other corner of the end zone. And there's another wrestling match here. That's a Cardinal, it's a 49er. And we got a couple other players into it. Jennings is involved once again. This time it's Sean Murphy Bunting.
Yeah, well, you know what? He's an equal opportunity wide receiver. He'll go after you're at one corner, you go one corner, what's good for one, good for another. Come get a taste. That's what he's saying. Come get a little taste right here, because I'm going to block you too.
Well, I mean, at some point, play football. You can be physical and aggressive, but let's not turn this into a brawl here. I mean, we're not in downtown Tempe when the bars are closing. Looks like an official got hurt as well. He's being helped over to the sideline down around the 5-yard line. We have a, we'll find out who exactly that is. I don't know how but he certainly was in pain or appeared to be.
Disqualification or what?
Tossed here. I don't know.
Yeah, well, Juwan Jennings, that'd be his second personal foul, right?
If it's on, if he's involved, do they offset before?
There's fouls by each team on the play. Personal foul, defense, number 23, personal foul, offense, number 15. Both players have been disqualified. They're dead ball fouls. These only players second out.
They've been major performers in the first half of this game. Interception for Murphy Bunnigan, 25 yards short of 1,000, his first 1,000-yard receiving season, and Juwan Jennings is going to be tossed out of this game. And the official, the line judge who was being helped was Jeff Seaman, who is, hope that he's okay, being helped down the sideline after that most recent brawl.
How do you get hurt?
Well, that's unfortunate. Alex Moore was the official. Let's correct that. Jeff Seaman actually helped it. Alex Moore's the umpire, and Jeff Seaman was helping him over to the sideline. Mike Pereira, our rules analyst, I've seen him get into some of those in some of our meetings when we discuss officiating rules that are being changed.
You talked about leaving the bar from Tempe on Saturday night.
Mike was not with us on that one. All right, Mike, how do you see this? My good, I hope you're watching along with us.
I am watching along with you. That's one. I'm just glad I'm not there. That's the, you know, and now the disqualifications, really neither act is really merits disqualification if it happened once, but once now it gets to this point, you have to think about getting control. And
nice
I think
block.
New York maybe even didn't get involved in this decision because they can do that.
Come on, you got to score though.
But I think to get
Just
control
lost
was
a
the
player.
right thing to do.
Okay, thank you, Mike. So it is 2nd and goal. And into the end zone.
I don't think so.
Touchdown.
Is it?
Taylor Jr. scores for the 49ers. Well, they had to fight for it. Literally,
Touchdown.
figuratively.
Niners. All right, guys. I'll close it on here.
Jennings
Have a
into
good
the
weekend,
locker room.
and
He
probably
goes
see you
after
soon.
a hesitant delay, a touchdown. Let's see from the